If you're a parent or share a fridge with someone, Instacart is about to make grocery shopping so much easier. Because with family carts, you can share a cart with your partner and each add the items you want. Since between the two of you, odds are you'll both remember everything you need. And this way, you'll never have to eat milkless cereal again. So minimize the stress of the weekly shop with family carts. Download the Instacart app and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Plus, enjoy $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Service fees apply for 3 orders in 14 days. Excludes restaurants.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige DeSorbo, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I have exciting news. McDonald's has all new McCrispy strips. It's chicken made for dipping. Tender, juicy white meat chicken with a golden brown, peppery breading. It's chicken so good it deserves its own sauce. The creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, a sauce that's creamy, savory, and sweet with a little heat. But it works with any of our sauces. I'm personally a barbecue sauce girl. Even sometimes I like ketchup. I'm just like basic sometimes. But I also need it in addition to any new sauces I'm trying. With a new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, it's chicken made for dipping, only at McDonald's.
What's the man who made the intro? Mr. John Casey. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be a white man. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be a white man, baby. What's the man who made the intro? Mr. John Casey. You know what I'm saying? That's gotta be a white man, baby, for sure.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is a long time to be away from it. Peace, love, and blessings is all I'm after. Beautiful women, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a flyer's caption to go these moments we captured. Life is a blessing, every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the Fubu. Just trying to build an ecosystem like the so-called Jews do. It's the Coach Uncut podcast, and I'm back with my brothers here.
You already know the campaign, man. No man can, the wet man can. President of Wet Lives Matter, cause if it ain't wet, then it don't even matter. Play me my theme music.
Hang out a little bit, man. Everybody that's hanging out with us, make sure y'all engage. Vibe with us a little bit. Ducking the self-hate and don't care who discriminate. I determine my fate, only the real gonna relate. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. I'm getting with the family here. Yeah, we are back at it, man. It's the Coach Uncut podcast.
My man Casanova over there on the West Coast.
I can tell like how you tell
Keep
on
the vibes.
But he brought this shit. And I can just tell like how you respond. He brought this shit.
Back like we left something. What it do, fellas?
Man, chilling, bro.
That been Nova down there wrestling with his mic, ain't it, boy? Pause. Boy, golly.
Crazy.
Man, my mic arm broke, dog.
Well, you
Chill out.
need to be still. You need to sit down and be still this show then. Because boy, every time you move, boy, we hear every ruffle in HD quality, man.
What about now? Y'all hearing it? I'm moving.
However you holding it now, pause. Make sure you hold it like that the whole show.
Oh, man. So
What's
much
up with
going
it, man? We got a lot to catch up. But let's do our intros. Y'all ready to get right into the show? We got a lot to catch up on, man.
Yeah.
We was all down in Gainesville kicking it a couple weeks ago. We took a little week and a half, 2-week hiatus. But we back at it. Peace, love, and blessings is all I'm after. Beautiful woman, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go. These moments we capture. Life is a blessing. Every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu and a FUBU. And we just trying to build this ecosystem like the so-called Jews do. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, and I'm back with my brothers. Yeah.
Ain't Nova don't want to talk about the peoples. What's up?
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh. You know I got my people with me always, man.
Man, shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the blessings and lessons, man. It's your boy Trey Pine, the moisturizer. You already know, walking wet flow sign. You know, Mr. Soak 'em and stroke 'em, man. President of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, it don't even matter, man. Play me my theme music. Oh, low drip. Splash.
Low drip is not. It's not the territory you want to be in, man. Jay Stubbs, what's up, man? Hanging out in the comments, man. I see you. Thanks for pulling up, my boy. We got to hang out, man. We got quite the docket. But last time we were all together, we were in Gainesville for the Florida-Miami game.
We're going to get to that, Jay.
The outcome of the game didn't end like I wanted it to.
I don't know how you thought it was going to end. It ended like everybody else knew.
Not really. We'll see, man. Got a whole season. I like my young quarterback, but nonetheless, we lost a football game, but we won the tailgate. Had a good time. It was a success. A lot of former players fell through, hung out with us, man. The vibes was everything. Food truck was on point. The bar service, shout out to Bacardi for coming through for all of our vices, and we had plenty of Patron, plenty of Bacardi, plenty of Grey Goose, Spurrier's beer. We had plenty of Anheuser and Coors. We left with too much liquor.
I dropped off a whole cooler to my homeboy, man.
I'm surprised on white people ain't kick you out of their house. You brought that doggone flavored Steel Reserve over there, boy.
Boy, hey, they were drinking that Steel Reserve, boy. I said
they were drinking the Locos.
Man, they was drinking the Steel Reserve, the cherry, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna cap. You can get somebody with that, man, because it's sweet.
No Bill Cosby.
So you can cut it. You can like cut your tequila with it, boy. You gonna be towed up from a Steel Reserve.
Be mixing Steel Reserve with tequila,
bruh.
I don't advise any of the listeners.
Hey, they were drinking it, and next thing you know, my boy, he was up there doing keg stands, bruh. He was up there doing keg stands.
While they were doing the keg stand, you sound like you about to switch teams.
He definitely did. He had a red hat on and everything.
Yeah.
Let's go, Billy.
White boys, old ladies let them do keg stands. Our old ladies be like, look at these immature motherfuckers doing keg stands.
Man, they was having a good time, bro. They was vibing out. They was out there playing beer pong, flip cup. They had this little thing where they throw the little hook onto the a hook, like a little ring onto the hook, bro. It was next level, man. They had the
name of the white boy games. It's crazy.
Trey, you know it?
No, hey man, that's your entourage. You done been there like 10 times. I figured, hell,
I didn't wear the flip flops like Trey. I didn't have the ensemble like Trey. Trey got the whole the board shorts, Hawaiian shirt, button up, like leave the third button open, and thong slippers.
Flip-flops.
Thong.
Yeah. You wore the cowboy boots.
Are they called thong or they called tongs? What are they called?
Thong. Hey, thong.
Okay.
Hey, thong slippers.
I ain't wearing them.
Hey, thong slippers, dog, because the thong, like the thong. They thongs.
Yeah. No, I can't wear nothing that says thong. I'm not putting on my body.
Yeah, but it was a whole vibe, man. We ride out. It was some good people networked in there. And some good people, man. Had a good time. Shout out to my boy Mark, man. Mark and Cody for hosting me. It was a good weekend, bro. We went from...
Oh, y'all went streaking?
Nah, man, they got alligators out. Boy, I'm scared. Bruh, they got real live alligators because they live on the lake. And it's a lake right in their backyard. Like, you walk to the backyard, it's a lake.
Don't act like y'all ain't got no alligators in Louisiana now.
Not like them, man. You can't even sleep. At least we could fall asleep outside. You got to be like by the swamp. There, bro, anywhere. They just come up to your car and tear your transmission out. You know what I'm saying? Like, them alligators, boy, they're aggressive. I think them alligators on meth. I think that's meth alligators. Definitely. We got crackhead.
Y'all have
alligators.
more alligators than us for sure.
It don't seem like it because y'all out there just be
I've done
bro.
research.
Y'all got more lizards. Yeah,
No, these
them
aren't our
Geicos.
lizards, though. These were deported in. I didn't grow up with these lizards, bro. These are not the lizards from our youth.
Oh, they
Now
imported.
these baby dinosaurs they got. Yeah, I think they come in through hurricanes and ships. And
They cross the border,
ports.
huh? See, to build that wall, better build that wall.
They democratic.
Oh yeah, yeah, gotta be.
They got the blue hat.
But nah, that junk, bro. It was man. It was vibes the whole time, bro. Like it was so much going on. I don't even think we had the one night where we was playing cards. Trey was cheating on dominoes as usual.
Man, I bust your ass in dominoes.
Man, that boy sitting up there talking about, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What's this? Up there cheating, looking at everybody's hand and stuff, man.
I'm nervous of what bro got on his bro was capturing a lot of footage in the background. I don't know what he done captured, but it was some epic vibes for sure in that dog.
I know he caught you lying about being a Dallas Cowboys fan. I still don't understand how you're a Dallas Cowboys fan and you grew up in West Palm. Just don't understand it. Yeah.
I mean, Lil Wayne's a Packers fan. He grew up in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
He had access to a plane.
Not when
he was a kid.
Yeah, he did. Wayne was rapping since he was like 11.
That man ain't had no access to a plane.
14 when Hot Boys blew up.
And he hadn't been in no Packer game until he was in his 20s.
Yeah, man. It just be like that, man. It just be like that. Trey just capping, man. Capping. Watch when Miami win the Super Bowl, he gonna be like, "Oh man, yeah, we Dolphins all the way."
Bro, I tell you, that's one team in Florida I would never.
Jacksonville or Dolphins?
Definitely Jaguars. Mom's from Jacksonville, so a lot of my family is from Jacksonville. But by the time Jacksonville had came up, it was what 95 or 97,
96.
Yeah, I was already, in high school, man. I already had my team.
Yeah. If you say so, man. If you say so, Trey.
Tell you what, man. What I do, my papa had hit me up. He was like, man, proud of what you guys, what you guys did. He said, you don't see a lot of that these days as far as like, black men getting together and just like, trying to collaborate and just build a community of like, business, like-minded people and just all just trying to get after it, chase a dream. So he gave us our flowers in that regards, and I just also want to thank everybody that pulled up, man, because it was hands down, dog. Like I still like in all, like what we pulled off, dog, with a minimum crew. You know what I'm saying? So definitely,
no doubt, man. Yeah, I had a great time. Dominoes was definitely fun. I got some footage. All right, we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it. But I got some footage of the dominoes. I think Nova was the only person that didn't win a domino game. Chuck got in his bag. Shout out to
I won. What you talking about?
I ain't got no.
Why wasn't there killing them on no domino? Hey man,
camera must have went out.
Shout out to T-Row, man, for donating the glasses. You know what I'm saying? T-Row, he donated the glass. He left them in the car. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you, T-Row. I'm fly right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Chuck, his brother-in-law that pulled up and hung out with us and helped us put together the tailgate. But the love was definitely appreciated. DJ Brody pulling up and giving us great tunes, man. My dog ended the whole shindig music-wise when he played that Dumb Kennedy. When I come around, he just, we had the bun over that song. I had a whole solo dance in the middle of the yard with that joint, man. Big West Coast vibes, man.
I missed that. I was hot, boy. I was out there sweating trying to get that TV working.
You probably sleeping in the car or something like that, man. But
oh yeah, I was.
To the doctor a little bit, man.
I was, boy. That was the best nap ever, dog. That was the best nap ever, boy. Y'all was out there getting beat, Florida getting beat. You in the car storming around, mad, and I'm knocked out.
Man, the funniest thing I saw Brody play was when he put that set shit red on.
You ever seen me mad, brother?
That boy went,
I don't think you ever see me upset about football, my brother.
That boy was like, I told y'all the back end was it. I told y'all. Them boys back there, they legit. And next thing you know, them boys got touched after that.
Yeah, but you never seen sadness. You never see me mad or sad about football, brother.
Hey man, he jumped.
If it ain't my son, I'm not finna argue with nobody. I'm not finna fight with nobody. You say Florida garbage, and it's just garbage. You know what I'm saying?
He jumped to the van. He took the hose, hooked it up to the tailpipe, and was piping it through the window.
Womp.
Yeah, like the outcome was for y'all boys, it wasn't the best. I can't even talk because my outcome for my team wasn't the best as well.
Who was your college team?
Florida State.
Ugh, that's even worse, boy. Y'all got beat by Georgia Tech, and then y'all got beat by Boston College.
Oh, you can't talk, man. We went to Louisiana 2 years in a row and whooped that ass. So
no, y'all didn't. Y'all ain't never come to Louisiana and beat us.
Last year we did, bro.
That was somewhere else. That wasn't in Louisiana.
Oh, bro.
We don't lose in the Superdome. Y'all, we'd have shot that bus up.
There. What do you mean, y'all?
We'd have shot that bus up.
Y'all did. We was there.
It wasn't in New Orleans. I don't recall. But y'all got beat by. We talk about the now Georgia Tech, and then Boston College, bro. Come on now. Come on,
bro. Why are you talking? Y'all just lost to a bunch of nerds out in Cali, dog.
Oh, USC, good. We did it with self-inflicted wounds. We
y'all didn't play USC. Y'all played Cal.
We played USC. No, that was Auburn. That was Auburn lost at Auburn. At Auburn. That's tragedy.
I'll give you that.
That's tragedy. That's trash. You lost to Cal in your time. Boy, that dude do 4 interceptions. I was loving it too. Falcons lost. Boy, I'm in heaven, boy. This is a good weekend, boy. Made up for. I just got back Sunday. I literally just got back Sunday. That's how long I've been gone. But yeah, we definitely had a good old time, bro. It was so good meeting some of the special guests that was out there, the NFL players that came out and showed support. Florida alumni, Miami alumni. It definitely was a you could tell the rivalry runs deep, man. Because when I had the shirt on going through the airport, bro, dude ain't even want to give me take the rental car back, bro. He come over, little white dude, man. He had about 32 gold teeth in his mouth. No, bro. You can't even, don't even get out the car with that, man. We ain't even taking this car back. Charge him extra. I was like, damn. I had to reach in the bag and give him a beat Miami shirt. I almost didn't make it out of Jacksonville alive, boy.
Yeah, the rivalry is real, man. Let's get into this docket, though. I mean, we got Lil Wayne on the docket. Super Bowl performance. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Got the nod for getting the Super Bowl halftime performance, it's been a lot of, let's just rap at it as far as performances since Jay has took over that department with the Super Bowl. So I do want to give flowers. He's having a huge year, and that's a crazy way to wrap up this whole calendar cycle at the Super Bowl. Drake can't even have a Super Bowl party, bro. Like he's gonna have to cut it off at halftime. Oh, yeah. Kill the vibes, play some music. But
Nova looks sad as fuck.
A lot of people mad that and think Lil Wayne got snubbed.
He did. You finally started adding. Everybody go, oh, well, the Super Bowl was there last 2013, and nobody cried about Lil Wayne. Tell me how many times have rappers headlined the Super Bowl? Headline, not performed. Headlined the Super Bowl. I think LA is the only one. Dr. Dre off the top of my dome. In Cali, right?
Yeah.
And then now you come to NO at a chance to award one of the city's biggest stars, one of the rap game's biggest stars. It's from that city, an iconic situation. This site has held the most Super Bowls there is, and you bring an out of towner to perform to headline it. Come on, bro. Miss me with that, bro. That's deeper. It's deeper than rap. That's all I gotta say. To snub somebody like that got that type of catalog.
Oh yeah.
That represents that city.
Mm-hmm.
That represents hip hop. That represents like a time and era. Like, man, it's insane, bro.
What's your conspiracy?
I think they just got beef. I think Jay got some underlying beef with them, man.
Why you think it's beef? I don't know why. It's like outside of him being from New Orleans, you know, like people just saying just because it's in New Orleans he should have been. But outside of that, is Lil Wayne a headline performer at a Super Bowl? I don't
Hell
know if
yeah.
he is.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
agree with it. I don't think
Is
so.
Dr. Dre one? But Dr. Dre ain't made an album since 2002. No, he's not.
I think Dr. Dre appeal. Dr. Dre appeal is a little bit different. I think he headlined that with Snoop as well. It wasn't just Dr. Dre.
No, it was Dr. Dre. It Dr. Dre and Friends. He brought out Mary J. Blige. Fuck? Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, Eminem. Like,
yeah,
come on. It was Dr. Dre headlining, and then he brought out
his posse.
Yeah. Lil Wayne does have appeal, man. Like people, I think people just got amnesia. What we're doing is we live a prisoner of the moment. And yeah, K Dot he had the little hot song, the beef back and forth with Drake. He got the Drake stimulus package, and they're living in the now. And then the question is like, oh, what has Wayne done? Look at his catalog. What do you mean? He influenced the whole genre of rap. He had a whole great stretch. So I mean, to just snub that person, bro, that's just, you gave it to Dre in LA, right? Dre ain't made a song. He ain't made an album.
Dre. I'm trying to find like any articles, any clippings saying that he's the headliner. But
Dr. Dre was the headliner.
Full Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show featuring, and it has Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick. I just don't remember this being designed as his.
It was designed as Dr. Dre, and show. he brought them out. Nobody knew who he was bringing out. It was Dr. Dre, and then he brought out Snoop, Mary J, 50 Cent, Kendrick, and Eminem. They didn't market it as Dre and Snoop. It was Dr. Dre. He was the headliner.
I think Dre is definitely a bigger star than Lil Wayne. I think he's a bigger rap star than Lil Wayne. If you consider everything that Dr. Dre has done, how many artists he's birthed for LA, I think it's just a different story and a different conversation. I think they went nostalgic for that one. They would have had to go nostalgic for this one. I've been to 3 Lil Wayne shows, bro, and 2 of them was ass. One of them was real good. If Wayne is sober, it's a good show. If Wayne not sober, it's not a good show. Just to keep it 100 with the entire situation that he's in, but Kendrick is on a different type of tear this year. Like the attention he garnered for himself, I think warranted a lot of what's going on. And also Jay-Z don't owe him nothing. Like if you got beef, like this is a rapper that has thrown shots at your wife. I don't owe you nothing, bro. Like this is still like I still got an ego. I'm still a man. This is still business. I still believe I'm the best rapper ever, right? And if you've thrown shots at me, my family, my wife, I mean, that's all just opinionated, you know. But I don't owe you anything. I don't owe your whole team. Like with Nicki Minaj, all these people that are going on rants on social media, I think they all look crazy. Because at the end of the day, this man don't owe any of them any type of loyalty to what? They're ops.
Yeah, I think it would have been the same response. See, that man don't respect y'all venue, man. He pulled that shit off in Florida, man. I guarantee you, Uncle Luke, Trick Dad, all them boys would have had him on blast,
just
man.
Had Super Bowl in Miami, man. Like they ain't gonna be no Miami artists like that down there, bro. Like you think who they gonna bring from Miami when he's coming to Miami? You think they gonna give Trick Daddy and Rick Ross a headliner? No. So why? Like I don't get it, bro. Like if they bring it to Miami, it's not gonna be no Miami person that headlines it.
I get it because I think Wayne,
he set the precedent with when he brought out Dre. I think that's what it was. You set out the precedents, and then Wayne is the same dude that's integrated in the sports. He's always on ESPN. He's thoroughly knowledgeable in the sports world. They constantly bring him on for his opinions and for him to speak on sports, especially football. And then you miss this opportunity, a guy that's connected with this sport, the full circle. I've never heard Kendrick talk about NFL or anything like that, right?
Yeah, I think what Wayne is to New Orleans is the same as what Dre is to LA. I think it would have been a great show with Wayne. It's probably gonna be a great show with K-Dot, but from what they was all the hype and what they was building up, it was making it seem like it was gonna be Lil Wayne and friends. So like for them to like snub him, he's been talking about it for like years on the upcoming Super Bowl and the possibility of him, being a part of it. Definitely some politics involved. I was wondering if fucking
It's because he endorsed Trump. That's why, bro. Let's get to the real justice. He endorsed Trump. So that's what it is, man. That's what comes with rocking with Trump.
You think you taking shots at my wife, or do you think Trump's, no pun intended, taking shots at my wife?
What shot did he take at his wife?
You're not familiar with the beef then. You got to familiarize yourself with the beef. Yeah. He's thrown several shots at Beyonce. One was after when they did the remix to with him and T.I. and all them. He threw a shot then. You can Google it, but now they've thrown shots at each other. He's also thrown shots back at Wayne. He said something about your lady money. It was a whole. I forget the diss.
You got no baby money. That's your lady money. Yeah.
Yeah, like they throwing shots at each other, and it's been like just subtle things. They throwing real shots. There was a business move that was supposed to went down at one point in time where he was trying to sign Wayne, and Baby stepped in on some other stuff. So they're not the friendliest of friends, bro. So I'm just not one to like believe I'm entitled to absolutely anything in life. And Jay-Z got a job, and if I feel a certain type of way as a man that you threw shots at my wife, that's something I'll never forget. Me personally. So I get the snub if people see it as a snub, but also Kendrick Lamar just throw better shows than Lil Wayne, bro.
I think the show would have equally been as good, as entertaining, depending on like who his lineup. I do wonder if like some politics had something to do with it, because K-Dot was also on tour with Taylor Swift as well. I think she has a big influence on the NFL as also.
He's gonna bring Taylor Swift out. It's gonna be the Chiefs and the Saints in the Super Bowl, and he's gonna bring Taylor Swift out.
You think any chance of Lil Wayne coming out, him bringing Lil Wayne in? I saw Master P come out and say, "Hey man, you got to include Lil Wayne." You think he'll take any advice from anybody from New Orleans on how he?
I don't think he's gonna come out. I mean, why would
he check in with Hurricane Chris?
God. He ain't checking with Chris or Webby or Boosie.
Man, we needed a doggone Hurricane Chris response ASAP, man. What's going on?
Somebody said he responded. I gotta go find it. I'm pretty sure
violate, man.
I'm pretty sure he responded.
Chris, Hurricane Chris tried to warn y'all. It was some
did.
Bullshit brewing.
He did. Yeah. He did. He came out. He came out and said it, man, and it came to fruition.
Yeah, nobody checking in with Hurricane Chris. He would have stopped all this. Hey, listen.
He probably gonna ride down there and stop it. I mean, he still got to make it to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Nah, bro. I get why people are upset, but I also don't get like little Baby putting out tweets. Everybody's just out like they're lashing out about what, bro. At the end of the day, it's just a business decision. You can't get mad at another man for making whatever business decision he did make, and if so, have some couth and do it behind closed doors. I never let another man see me that angry about anything in life. They're fire hot, and I don't think he could come out with K-Dot. I think like if you're that prideful, your whole campus came out, mad about this whole situation. You can't come out as some type of guest appearance to Kendrick. I think he just chills, don't show up to this one, unfortunately. But one of my best, I seen Wayne at Super Bowl down in Miami, 2020, just right before the pandemic. Intimate setting in the rain. He brought 2 Chainz out. Man, I'm chilling with LaDainian Tomlinson, passing the joint back and forth. Like, wildest intimate situation ever. Wayne was super sober and gave the best show. That was the last show I ever seen him. But 2 shows before that, I went to go check him out, and they were terrible, just to keep it a bean. When he's sober, he's just different. And that night in the rain, he had 2 Chainz. I forgot who else he brought out. He brought out like 3 people. But absolute amazing show.
Yeah, that's when he had the 2 dreads.
Y'all could have saw. He still got like 1.5. Like, how it's hard to trust a man that, got them type of dreads in their head. Be real with you.
Y'all are
what songs? I mean, what do you come out? Like, I'm just gonna keep it a bean, right? Like, I'm trying to think what I want to hear at the Super Bowl. A Millie? You want to hear
Millie,
Millie at the Super Bowl?
Lollipop. You got
Lollipop
6
at the Super
foot,
Bowl?
6 foot.
I don't want none of that shit.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be and friends, so it wasn't just gonna be him. So he's gonna probably have Drake, Nicki,
Boosie.
Yeah,
Come out there, wipe me.
Then. You can't have Drake out there. Nah.
Wipe me down.
That's what it was.
That's what it that too. I'm telling you, man, it's underlying, and I'm not in enough of the know in the back behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure if I start asking questions, I can get to the answer I'm looking for about it. So we'll see. It is what it is at the end of the day. I don't particularly most of the time watch the Super Bowl halftime anyway. Last one I watched was with Rihanna. Yeah, Rihanna.
Wasn't that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one I watched. Rihanna.
So nigga, you watch them all. You watched the one in LA?
Nah, I briefly. I caught the clips
and
feedback from social media. From social media, they was sending out clips and stuff.
Oh, that shit was fire.
Yeah, people surprised that Jay ain't let his ops get that type of look. He rocks with Kendrick a little bit. I get
he
it.
Probably mad
Politics.
he probably mad because
sure.
Boosie said wasn't nobody bumping Jay-Z down there. And he was right. We don't bump Jay-Z like that, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the tour he's on right now matters a lot as well. You know, that type of attention he's garnering. He got relationships. People like when relationships work in their behalf, but when they don't go for their favor, then they get salty. But this shit's about life and business is about relationships. And this time Wayne ain't had the right relationships in the right places. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And another thing was amazing to me is like Dame Dash point out a lot of Jay-Z ways. Jay-Z's one of my favorite artists, businessman, entrepreneur, all of that, right? But so is Dame Dash. And Dame Dash point out a lot of Jay-Z flaws and things he done. And people laugh at Dame Dash. They call him jealous. They call him a hater. Now, a lot of the people that usually clown Dame Dash for speaking his gripes about Jay-Z and how he handled business are now calling Jay-Z conniving and this. Like, people choose who they want to rally behind. Mm-hmm. But these things aren't new about Jay-Z, what's being said today in this situation. You know, of course, he's going to look out. He's going to do politics. He's been political with how he do things. The Chris Brown stuff. It's a lot of different situations. Tory Lane's dad came out there and said he went to jail because of Rock Nation.
And you know, and if you think about it, but I'm sorry, Drake is a big Tory Lanez guy. He always screaming free Tory Lanez. There you go. See,
no, but Jay's reputation has always been that way. But people choose to believe. Once it's Lil Wayne, not everybody want to believe and jump on that hype train. But nah, like, I don't even think nothing's conniving's done. Like, if we're not friends, I don't owe you anything. I may look out for one of my friends in a situation like this, and that's life and business. I don't think he's a bad guy for it. It's what it is, bro. And also, like, hating your ops, it's okay to not like your ops.
Oh yeah. Frank. And also, it's hard to trust Dame Dash. That motherfucker's teeth just falling out all over the place these days.
He got diabetes, brother. I think he lost his teeth because of that, man. So
that's what he said.
It was hilarious. He explained, but that's
I ain't laughing at nobody's downfall, man.
I'm laughing at the downfall of them teeth. I ain't laughing at his downfall.
Yeah, I think he got diabetes, so his teeth. Something to do with the level of diabetic he is. He ended up losing his teeth. And he's in between. He had to take his what he's saying. He had to take his implants out every many amount of years. Like every 10 years, you got to get new implants. So he's in between implant surgeries. So he had dentures on. He's talking. I don't like this black men. We just beef about everything. So 50 Cent. This whole conversation is happening because 50 Cent is beefing with him and just bringing back old business talk or whatever it may have happened in the past. But it's just. Every time you turn on the tube, it's always black men beefing. Whether it's concerts, whether it's Dame Dash and 50 now, they always beefing about something. Like we just like go at each other about the simplest things. But yeah, he was kind of replying to something 50 Cent said, and his teeth fell out. That's crazy.
Out his head. Teeth fell out his head, boy.
See, that's why you got to get your diet right, man. That's why you got to stop eating all them doggone, egg them rib egg
Man,
rolls.
it's diabetic vegans, bro. What you talking about? It's diabetic vegan.
It's different type of diabetic. I think his is a little bit
Type 1.
trickier.
I think it's type 1.
Yeah.
Type 1 is just hereditary.
Oh man.
Yeah. Type 2 is what you can control.
Damn. Yeah. Well, Tia said he can control his grill because she just got her grill fit, so it's a way that he can control it and just keep him in there.
Put some super glue. Hold them in there.
That is I guess it is kind of like sad every time you log into social media. We are beefing about something. I don't even think this is like a reason to even like beef. It's just like who give a damn? At the end of the day, it's entertainment and politics. Like they just
it's enough money to be made by all these dudes. I don't know why everybody be beefing, bro. It's enough money unless you literally copyrighted everything I did, bro. It's enough money for you to maneuver and do what you got to do, bro. It's enough money in this industry, straight up. You think there's just one burger joint? It's multiple burger joints, and they all do well. You got 1 billion, I got 500 million, bro. I'm not complaining. I'm not. I could have the 500 million. I'd be happy as hell. I don't care about the 1 billion. Don't care about that at all. But egos and people, how people think, man, it's like, am I going to work towards getting a billion? Of course I will. But if I'm getting 500 million, there's nothing for me and you to beef about. We both rich. We both successful in our own right.
I'm just talking about in general, like
that's what I'm.
No, we was talking about like us beefing about whether Kendrick perform or Lil Wayne. And that
we ain't beefing. We not beefing. We discussing. That's just a discussion. That's a discussion. I'm talking about rich people having egos and hatred toward each other, and y'all both rich. The hell we spending our time hating each other for? You know what I'm saying? There's some things that we can collab on, or different things that we can capture. You know what I'm saying? Us, we're just talking about it. We're just talking about what's the issue.
We shouldn't even like the average. Like, I know we're talking about it on this show, but the amount of time people spend on this stuff on a daily basis, like caring about celebrity, we wonder why when it's time to go on the campaign trail, they start twerking and bring rappers on, because that's all we talk about most of the time is celebrities. Like even with Beyonce and her getting snubbed for country music awards. Like, bro, I never watched the CMAs, so why should I care about that now? There's people mad that Beyonce's don't have any nominations for the CMAs. And it's like, have you ever watched the CMAs? Like 95% of y'all haven't watched it, but all of a sudden you're mad about something that it's not a part of your life whatsoever. So the celebrity just worship and the caring about celebrities is just over the top in America, period. Not just our culture, but just America, period. To be real.
Yeah. I feel you. It's entertainment. It's cool to discuss it, but like you say, if it's consuming their life every day, every minute of their life, I'll just talk about it, spark up a conversation, then I move on from it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. On to the next. On to the next. Some people, like you say, they stop talking to friends. They post like up and down feeds. It gets annoying after a while, bro. Say what you got to say and keep it pushing, man. Yeah, I was like, damn, we just got over Not Like Us. And next thing you know, they come out with this, and now it's just nothing but Kendrick posts again. I'm just like, God. My God.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it either way. You could have put, like you said, I'm not like, I watched the Super Bowl, but I'm really not like into it. Ever since like when your boy had came out with all the Kaepernick stuff, I kind of like, football just at NFL really haven't been like that entertaining to me, to be real with you.
Oh no, I watch it now. I'm thoroughly entertained by it. It's just something to do. It's something I'm into. But as far as like who's performing at the Super Bowl, like I said, I spark up conversation about it and going about my day. I rarely ever watch the halftime show because to me it's too much extra stuff.
Man, speaking of football entertainment, y'all seen the Tyrek Hill joint?
Man, that's tragic, bro. That's just overzealous police work, nasty police work right there. I don't think a moving violation warrants somebody to be face down on the ground. Sometimes you got to be aware of the moment, both people. And as a police officer, I think, man, like, okay, fancy car going toward the stadium. You know who this guy is, right? You know, I'm gonna be mad too. I'm probably gonna be, my voice gonna be raised a little bit because I got a game, my mind focused, and you're pulling me over. Either write me a ticket or let me go, bro.
I'm surprised that's your stance. I got the video down there if you guys want to share the actual the incident. I think you muted. People trying to tell.
No, so I think we probably should get like the raw one, not the edited down. I think this is from the edited one. You could play it. I think we need to get from when he started in the car. Hit play, see where it starts at.
Okay.
It's that big button in the middle.
I don't know about you, but I am really indecisive, and I'm always scared I'm going to make the wrong decision, which is why Two Buddies...
Hey, keep your window down.
This is when you got to be.
Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car.
See, so this is when
Hold on now. Now go ahead.
This is when, as a police officer, you obviously know who this guy is, right? And the reason why he's putting his window up is for people that's passing by that know who he is from taking pictures of the situation, right? And highlighting the situation. Unfortunately, the guy's a celebrity. The guy's well known, and so people will take pictures to blow up the situation, right? Make the situation bigger than what it is. The guy's in a freaking nice $1 million car. He ain't finna blow y'all away, bro. I understand you got your officer safety and everything, but you know what this situation is. All right, Mr. Hill, just sit tight, roll up the window.
If I'm a cop, like, why do I give a shit about people taking pictures of them?
Because the situation get blown up bigger than what it is.
I thought you would have more of a Blue Lives Matter stand over on this one.
No, it's a common sense stance, bro. It's a common sense stance. It's just like if I pull over the president of the United States, you think I'm gonna give him a ticket? That's just the way it is.
United States.
Yeah.
But now I'm just saying it's somebody that's a high level figure. It's just the way it is.
I think also like that man probably don't know who he is. He's in South Florida. He probably see cars like that all the time. And then for you to pull your window up, you know, in that type of situation, you don't know what.
He told him, he said, hey, I'm going to put my window back up. He told him several times, hey, I'm going to put my window back up because I don't want people taking pictures. If you listen to it, he's telling you.
Yeah, but who's in control in that situation?
Right,
We know better. Like when you get pulled over by the cops, you ain't finna.
Unfortunately in life, there's a level that people who are successful garner. It's just the way it is. They have
not the way it is. That's why it went down like this, bro. Like you can't. Nobody gets preferred treatment in life.
Yes, they do.
You're not.
Let's not lie about it.
Let me get my take off. Let me get my take. I just want to get my take off. And from in my opinion, I don't care if he's a celebrity and he gets pulled over. Like if I'm an officer, I don't care that you're a football player. These are the laws of the land. Wind down your window and abide by the laws of the land. Me caring if a fan takes a picture, bro. People film regular people. Like my privacy is just as important as a celebrity. I don't care how much money he make, but you can film somebody getting arrested at any point in time, right? Nobody stops that. And we also don't want cops to stop people from filming people. So we can't pick and choose when people should get filmed. But in my opinion, when you get pulled over in this instance, bro, like you're already black and you know what time it is. So when they came up to the window, he said, don't knock on my window like that. You already presenting the energy of, I ain't got time to be talking with y'all. So as a cop, why am I going to give you some preferred treatment when you already acting entitled when I came to your window?
Why you knocking on the window? You can tell him, hey, can you put your window? Can you put your window down? You don't have to touch his car. Like, can you put the window down?
Regardless, bro, like these are not abnormal things by police officers. Police officers.
They're not trained to do that, though. They're not trained to do that. You're not trained to go knock on somebody's window and tell them put the window down. That is no part of your training. That's no part of your training. Your part of the training is, hey, could you put the window down? Doesn't comply, then you escalate it up. But you don't go knock on the window. Every cop knows for every civilian, you're going to agitate them even more.
He didn't start. He started with the window down, right? And then he put the window up.
He told him he was going to put the window up.
Okay, but he already broke the law.
He didn't break no law. There's no law that says you got to have your window down.
He pulled him up for a reason.
He gave him his information. He can put the window up. Show me where the law where it says you cannot put your window up. Show me.
If I can't see you, the window, the fence is dark. If
I don't know that. We're looking at a video. Where though? Where in the law does it say that though? Your window has to be down.
If the windows is too dark.
Where is there a law?
As somebody in Florida, yes. As somebody has been put over in Florida with dark tints. I used to ride with 3%, just with tint. And if they can't see the driver, they're allowed to pull you over in Florida just for tint alone. You ain't got to be doing no moving violation. If I can't see the driver, I can pull you over. When I pull you over, put those windows down. I need to be able to see the driver. Regardless, like he's just not a victim in this situation. And this is not racism, I don't believe. Bro.
I didn't say nothing about racism.
No, I'm saying him. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the situation. It's nothing personal. The situation, the way they came out, it was a lot of racism talk, bro. And we got to put our race card on the right things. I don't think this was a racist situation. I don't like cops. I have a very disdain for police officers, but I don't like when we play victim about things like this is a rich problem. This ain't no black problem. This is rich, and I should be able to move how I want to move. I shouldn't have to have my windows down. Nah, bro, you might have to. You know what I'm saying? Like you might, and then.
I get what you're saying. But there is no law, bro. There's no law. Trust me. There's no law that requires you. That requires you to roll your window down. You can crack it to speak.
There is a law.
No, it's not.
Like,
it's
check Florida law.
If I communicate with you, I only have to crack the window to communicate with you. There's a law, bro. There's a law.
I'm telling you, Florida tent laws. You can just Google it on your phone. Yeah. If I can't see the driver in the tent, you got to wind that window down. That's just what it is. You're going to have to drive home with your windows down. I could pull you over again. I could pull you over every day for like forever until you change your tent.
Yeah, that's real shit, Nova.
But here's the thing. He rolled his window down. He interacted with the police officer, right? He gave him what he needed.
Okay. So
he complied. So what else do you need? You got what you need. He gave you your driver's license, registration, insurance.
How many instances where we've seen people like get shot over stuff like similar situation where the cop can't see what the hell you got going on in that car? You letting your dark ass windows up.
Again, it doesn't justify a cop shooting you. Doesn't justify a cop shooting you. This guy made no threatening movement, no threatening gestures, nothing. He told you he was gonna roll the window up. Let's not give complete power to the police. That's what we're doing. We're giving complete power and excuses to the police. But that's what we're doing. He rolled his window down. He gave him driver's license, registration, insurance.
What you're hearing.
No,
he just what we're doing. And I'm not trying to argue, but that's what you're hearing. But nobody. I'm saying like there's a whole. I'm a victim in this situation. He's not a victim. He was asked to get out of the car for the same window thing. Like now you got to get
after because he rolled the window up. He gave him his driver's license, registration, insurance. You identified him. You seen that nobody was else in the vehicle. You were walking away from the vehicle. Don't put your window back up. Bro, go about your business, do your ticket. Give him a ticket, run his stuff.
That driver's
and
got
get
to
him
be
on.
seen, bro. Like,
No, he doesn't. When you get in your car, can you see the driver? Absolutely not.
Grab your phone and Google. That's all you got to do.
I'm Googling. He rolled it down. The only time you have to roll your window down is to make communication with the officer. He did that initially. He gave him his driver's license, registration, insurance. He complied with him. You're not required to keep it down.
Yes, if your tint is too dark, bro, I could damn near tow your car right now. But like, what are you talking about? Like, they can legally tow your car right at that moment if your tint is too dark. You're talking about, I could just wind up. No, I gotta see the driver. That's just the law, bro. It's not that deep. In a regular window, if I got regular tint that I could see through, yeah, I could wind the window back up. That's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in that situation where it's hot outside. Yo, I got my AC running. I let the window back up. But I've been in a car where the tint is way too dark, and I got pulled over a lot for it. And I just know the protocol with that, man. When I know exactly when they changed the law with that in Florida, because I got harassed with it a lot with my tint. And eventually I just changed it all together because they can pull you over and harass you at that point. And they can pull you out of the car too because your tint's dark.
Listen, he pulled him over. The subject complied. Gave you your driver's license, registration, insurance. You're walking away from the car.
But like he was saying, like the initial, like you go back and look at, like,
you're not required to keep your window down during the initial. The cop ain't even talking to you no more. He's going to his vehicle. Why do I have to keep my window down in your vehicle? Why? You can't see me from your vehicle. You can't see what I'm doing. That's an exotic car. That's a whole engine block in the back of there. You can't see what they're doing in that car.
Okay, you think that's safe?
One officer. No, it wasn't just one officer, so it ain't just him back at
It's
the car.
It's three cops. It's three cops. All of them turned away from the car, and then when he rolled it, went, "Oh, bro, roll it down," beating on the window. Come on, bro. Come on. I can't excuse bad behavior on the cops where they escalated the situation worse than what it was. They escalated it.
I think he escalated it from the gate. You know, I think he could have easily let his window down. You know,
he did. When they walked up to the car, bro, he gave them everything they needed. He complied with them. What else do you want him to do? I
don't care what he does. I just think he's not a victim. Like, once you can't. If I match a man, that's just me, bro. I'm never gonna play victim. If I match, because I know the energy I bring to cops sometimes, right?
But you're trained to de-escalate.
No, I'm just talking about me personally. I know the energy that I bring to cops. I've been an asshole to cops in my past, right? And when I'm an asshole to cops, their reaction back, I am not a victim at that point. The moment I become an asshole, bro, it's just some man on man shit. You made a man decision to be an asshole. In my mindset, you're not a victim at any point in time. The moment he wind down the window, the man asks seatbelt questions, you're giving answers that weren't pertaining to seatbelts. Like, hey, don't knock on my window. Like, that was the reaction. So now we're being asshole for asshole. So now that you're being an asshole because you think you're rich and you got money, you got power, I'm gonna flex my money and power as well. Now it's ego on ego. This is not racism.
But you're not trained. Listen, you're not trained as a police officer to go ego on ego, right?
Bro, what police officer have you seen trained do some real shit around here anywhere? Like,
it does, but that's the thing. We're excusing it, and we're letting them set this precedent that they got to go escalate. You're not trained to do that. As a police officer, you're trained to de-escalate the situation as best as you can. Just because you're on the 10 don't mean I'm on the 10. I don't need to be on the 10, but I need to be prepared. It's not man stuff. You got to remove that. As a police officer, your interaction with civilians, you cannot come in there with that.
I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim if I'm an asshole to somebody. Like, what the protocol and law at the academy,
it doesn't matter what you do.
Shit about. I'm talking about me personally. Like, this is me talking about Corey knows. If I am an asshole to another man or anybody in life, if I'm an asshole at a restaurant, the protocol is for them not to spit in my food. But that shit may happen if I'm an asshole, right? So once I'm an asshole to somebody, I subject myself to asshole shit back. Not, this is their job. No, the chef don't supposed to spit in my food because he wasn't trained to do that. No, he might spit in my food because I was an asshole.
I ain't got to spit in your food. I just tell you to leave the fucking restaurant or I don't take your money. Be a man. Just because you have ill will or ego towards me don't mean I got to get one back with you.
It's just
I
how
don't.
energy work though.
No, it don't. I don't have to return the energy. I can remove myself from the
You don't have
situation or remove you. Like it don't. I'm not finna sit up here and go back and forth. I'm not the type of person that's gonna sit up here. Oh, you made me mad. Man, I don't care about that, bro.
No, I'm
Ego
not gonna
get
do.
you
I'm
killed.
just.
Ego will get you killed.
Ego could have got him
my
killed.
stance on it. Exactly. Because it's the ego on both sides. You can't lead with ego and then turn to a victim. That's what I'm saying. Like if you want to be an asshole, that's all cool and dandy, right? Like do your thing. Because I thrive in that whole lane, right? I like to be sarcastic and a jerk sometimes, and that's cool. But I'm never gonna turn into a victim the moment I get out asshole. You know what I'm saying? I get out jerked. Now I'm the victim. No,
But
bro. Like
the cop has all the power in there, right? He's detained. You want to be an asshole? Be an asshole with these tickets. I might have just been walking up to the car and just give you a warning. Oh, you're an asshole now? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna give you every ticket possible. I'm gonna give you every ticket
Well, he
possible.
probably know. Well, he's already a rich millionaire. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the next level. He probably
the
don't give a
cop
shit about
is
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like the cop is wrong with the way he handled him outside of the car. But
Yeah.
like you trying to be, I'm just talking about on some man mentality shit, bro. Like you can't turn into a victim. I hate when people like like you were being an asshole as well. Like don't turn into a victim and turn this into something that it wasn't, bro. Because you got our asshole. And that's my stance on it. Yeah, the cop he gonna take it to another level because now it's ego versus ego. Okay,
you
rich.
You're not
you
trying to do that, man.
Like we're talking about Tyrek Hill, one of the biggest egos in sports.
Okay, like, but that's my thing. A cop as a police officer, because your interactions are going to be like that all day. Nobody likes to get pulled over. I can't name a person that likes to get pulled over. Name a person.
It don't matter in any instance, bro. When you talking to people at any of their jobs, when you're an asshole at the lady at the Gap store, at any
and there's protocol. That's why you train. That's why you train. You train because you know people. You know people. We can't say people are people, man. We can't say people are people. Like if you be an asshole, somebody throw acid in your face, is that warrant because you was an asshole? No.
No, but you can't. If you're definitely not a victim.
Yes, like, you are a victim. You
can't talk shit to people.
I said,
and then
not just regular people. The doggone police. We already know our reputation.
What people got going on.
What you live in fear for, though? That's the thing that we got to get out of. We giving these police all this power, and we letting them live in fear. The police whole goal is to de-escalate a situation and be prepared if that situation. Yes, it is. That's their goal. Yes, it is.
In what world you live in?
In the world that right now they're supposed to.
That's not their goal, brother. I don't know what world you living in. That is not their goal. Their goal is to shoot and ask questions later, bro.
No, it's not.
To de-escalate anything.
No, it's not.
Well, we live in two different Americas.
There's several instances where like it was no like de-escalation. A lot of times it ended up where like we on the shot and killed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like
even when it's not shot and killed, like I've dealt with cops and never one point in time, like I said, I was a jerk. I've been a jerk to cops for a long time. Not one time they de-escalated anything. No, it went to another level every single time. So I know when I'm a jerk to most people at work, you know, like people that was jerks to me, a customer come in, any job I ever had, I ain't de-escalating nothing, bro. Like I don't care about this job enough. I cuss you out. What the hell you talking about? Go get another table, find another waiter, whatever it may be. But de-escalating is asking a lot from people. You don't know what people got going on at home. I think everybody should just be approached with respect and dignity in every aspect, man. But the moment you step out of bounds with that, you can't police and turn into a victim with how people react. And that's just my stance on it. Is the cop wrong? Yeah, but I don't expecting the cop to move right. I tell my son, like, don't trust police. That's what I tell my son. You think I'm going to have him thinking, yeah, the police are supposed to de-escalate? Nah, man, they'll blow your head off, bro. Move light.
But that's a bad way to think. And we let these people and we let them get to this point. That's a bad way to think. We shouldn't have to think like that. Nobody wants to hold them accountable, bro. Like we let them. If our mindset is that, then when it happens, we just
that's
allow
our reality. It's not our mindset. It's what we see,
bro.
You know, it's not us. That's the system, bro. Like we got no control of of how they operate the system. You know, we can come up and say we want to go elect somebody who have like criminal justice reform, police reform, but there's no like on
They're
both.
slave catchers, brother. They were created. That's how the police were made. They were slave catchers. These are just slave catchers. Nothing has changed. And I don't ever expect the police department to ever treat the black man fair. I think the system working exactly how it's supposed to work. I think we're 85% of the prison system for a reason. You think these people that locking us up at these type of proportions, like, really got the de-escalation on their mind? No. Like, they got bad intentions for black people. The stats prove that police officers around the whole country, the whole nation, has bad intentions for black people. That's what the numbers suggest. Now, what they teach at the academy may be some different type of goals, but the numbers suggest that they want to kill and put us in prison. And that's what I teach my son. These people are not your friends. They're not here to de-escalate anything. They're here to de-escalate you. Move, not dumb. Move, you know what I'm saying? Dangerous, but smart. Can't just be out here all willy-nilly. They got the power.
Sure. Speaking of polices and talking about different types of reform, y'all seen what happened down here in Georgia with the school shootings?
Yeah. We got the names of everybody involved. Like, be respectful in those regards, but bruh, it's sad, dog. And it seems like we get into these pro-gun and all that every election. Like, this, like, sometimes seems like it's orchestrated a little bit. Don't want to like be insensitive of everything that's going on, but definitely a very sensitive situation. I see that they charged the father as well with the same crimes that they charged the shooter with, which is a new territory for America, where they're starting to charge the parents with the same crime that they're charging these school shooters with. So that's definitely a new aspect of it that I do like, because these parents are buying these kids all type of guns and weapons and not watching or locking these guns up properly. You know what I'm saying? The gun safety is just not there for kids to be walking around with assault rifles, man.
Yeah, I thought it was it kind of hit home here for us because there's a couple of our guys in my shop. They actually go to that school and do like presentations and whatnot. And so when it dropped, and one of the dudes was like, "Yo, that's like 10 miles from my house," and so for him, he's like, "Man, that hit home big time." For like the mom had sent a text to the school and nobody at the school kind of responded. I thought that was like kind of wild and odd. And I just think in this day and age, like, we got all this damn technology at airports and like, TSA can be able to like recognize face recognition and stuff like that. There gotta be some type of way to protect these kids at school, kind of like.
We want kids to go to prison or kids go to school or prison?
I'm just talking. Well,
they've been tracking this kid. They've been knew about this kid. They failed to execute. Plain and simple. Let's not make excuses. Let's not make it harder for our children to go to school. They knew that this kid was on this type of time. They've been tracking him. And again, of course, they just let him do what the fuck he wants to do. It's no let's punish people that go to school. I'm going to school to get an education. I'm not going to school to walk through metal detectors, get searched. All this, it just creeps into other things when we should just be on the law enforcement people who missed. And the parents need to be held accountable. Plain and simple. It's like,
how you gonna be on the FBI? FBI been missing there. They missed with Martin Luther King. They missed with Malcolm X. They missed with a lot of people keep getting murdered on the FBI watch. So how do you expect us to hold the FBI accountable? Because that's who's missing on this. So how do you hold these people accountable? Every school shooting, they tell us that these people aren't for real. These government agencies are a joke. You can't trust these people.
So you want to still send them to the institution and they walk through a lockdown. If we don't trust them, why are we sending them to the institution?
If you talking about, I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any government entity whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? In any capacity, to be real with you. But saying the whole police officer or the FBI accountable, like, when have they ever been held accountable in any sorts?
But how's
FBI
that?
They'll tell you they killed Malcolm X, Tupac, and everybody else, and everybody just goes on with life. They'll tell you that they knew this shooter was about to do something, and they just let it ride. How many times this happened? Every school shooting, they tell us, yeah, we knew he was dangerous and could do something like this. And then, like, what are you gonna go do at this point? How do you hold them accountable? What's the protocol in this instance?
Yeah, I don't see how that's a lockdown situation if you bring the same technology that they use at airports. Like these kids travel. You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Like,
saying these kids going to school. Like, is it that serious to where you got to bring all this? My thing is, you knew about it. They need to just react to it. They don't need to sit on nothing else. The dude already said he was going to do something. He should have never been allowed back in school. Fuck him and his parents. You homeschool them. Plain and simple.
Oh my God. Even like the shooting with Trump, they all saw it and they watched it, right? And they just let it happen. No, it's by design. I don't think none of this country's not goofy with surveillance. They know everything that's going on. It's all by design. You're gonna hold somebody accountable to do what when it's by design.
So locking the school down if it's by design, it's gonna happen anyway. So we getting into police state, bro. You giving the police more. You giving them more power. You put those in the. You put that type of stuff into schools. You giving them more power. More power. I mean, now your kids gonna be sent home on stupid stuff every day.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's already like that. Like every school has a police officer in a police car out front when you pull up. You go to the mall, you're gonna see sheriff officers. You go to Walmart, you're gonna see sheriff officers and dogs. We live in a police state already. Like this is like locking down a school ain't finna change the police state we live in. If you go like to the Simple Mall or to the state fair, you're gonna see sheriffs walking around with big assault rifles, like regular, and everybody's just going to buy their corn dogs and everybody vibing. At the movies, there's assault rifles out front, and everybody's just going to buy their popcorn and enjoy the movie. We already live in a police state. So locking down the school to try to make the schools a little bit safer, I don't think that's gonna change. It's already K9s and sheriff's office out front with guns now.
I just say we should just go to virtual homeschooling, bro. Because I'm not sending my kid to Fort Knox. If they do all that, I don't want to send my kid to that school.
I mean,
why? Because it got metal detectors.
Because it got all that. Yeah. What I gotta send my kid to? I'm not sending my kid to no school with metal detectors and all this cameras and all this because other parents can't control their kids.
But you gonna put them on that doggone flight.
Yeah, they gotta walk through metal detectors to get on the plane, but school is
that's different. I'm at an institute to learn. On the plane, I'm there to fly. It's billions of people, retarded ass people that can.
Brother.
It ain't no safety. It's no safety
because I'm there to learn. Bomb in the plane. No, but what the hell are you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about? I'm at school to learn. I'm not at school.
Yeah, obviously,
I'm not. Billions of people have access to TSA. Billions of people don't have access to your school, bro.
Well, I'm so glad I'm sober this show because man, you talking crazy right now.
How am I talking crazy, bro? How am I talking crazy? Think about it logically. I'm there to learn. What the fuck am I going through metal detectors for? I'm not at an airport to learn. Why should I be in fear going to school, bro? Why?
It's not you being in fear. You being safe.
No,
like when you go through the metal detectors to get on a plane,
don't go to school, bro.
Or to go in the courthouse.
Yeah.
Nigga, criminals go to the courthouse. Nigga, what the fuck you mean?
Free people.
Criminals
go there.
Clearly.
Okay, obviously. Yeah, I want to lock down. I'm not sending my kid to school where you got to walk through some metal detectors, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Go to
the fuck do I live? The fuck I pay taxes for?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I'm not sending my kid to no fucking school that's locked down. No, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
You just want your kid to be amongst them killers, ain't it?
No, he ain't gonna be amongst no killers. If they got metal detectors, they ain't going to that fucking school. I went to school without metal fucking detectors. You went to school. I don't know y'all.
No. They had them shits for a little minute where we was at, bro. Shit got popping. They had to make sure everything was okay. It was like lean on me a little bit.
Nah.
It shit was like lean on me at my middle school for a little minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm not opposed to it, bro, because I'm away from my kids. I know homeschooling is not an option for me, so like I would love for that to be an option for me. It's not an option. So while my kids are out of my eyesight, like I'm not mad at extra security at whatsoever, bruh. Even when because I'm a very conscious brother, so I know when we're already in a police state. You know, we a lot of things that aren't normal, like seeing cops walk around with these guns and like there's no war on our land. Like that happens in countries and foreign countries where there's war going on. You're seeing officers walk around the street with assault rifles. That happens here too. At Walmart,
do you see some of these
the
people?
mall.
Do you see some of these
We're
people?
already in a police state.
It ain't a police state is where you can't do nothing.
So what's your solution, though?
It's like police. It's police state light, especially in the hood, because they ride around like they slave catchers. They patrol certain blocks. They just ride in circles. That's a police state. You go to the grocery store, they got assault rifles. That's a police state.
It's not a police.
What is it?
You gotta look. You gotta look it up, bro.
If they do it in certain neighborhoods and not in other neighborhoods, what is it?
It's not a police state. Trust me. I've been in countries where it's police state. North Korea is a police state. That's a police state. China is a police state.
This is the democracy. The laws are differently. Like, this is different governments. In this democratic system where we in, how police monitoring and the way they moving, yes, police state for America. Like that ain't how they used to roll. That wasn't normal for our parents. Like you're normalizing something that's not normal. Like the way they patrol our neighborhoods, the cops at the movie theaters. These are family environments, bro. And they walk around with assault rifles and big guns and dogs at all times.
And y'all want that at the schools, though. Y'all want that at the schools, though.
It's already at the schools.
Y'all,
what are you talking about?
I don't know what school y'all been to. Where I know they got resource officers, but I ain't seen.
So when you go to your high school football game, they don't have doggone dogs and police out there.
Yeah.
Nope. They got police. They got police. They don't have dogs. They got police. I'm not capping.
Red cap.
I'm not capping. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. They got police out there.
No way.
They got police.
They got dogs too, no man.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't have dogs out there. They don't.
Believe, brother.
They don't. I mean, just because y'all grew up Muck City, y'all down there wilding.
Nah, I travel.
You know what I'm saying? Doing drive-bys on the school and stuff. We don't do that out there. We there to watch the game and enjoy it. Police there. They help people.
Like
and they get
murderous places. Like,
and they control traffic. They move traffic. They speak to you. How you doing?
Y'all kill each other just for like not making a gumbo right, man. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, y'all just here to watch the game. I guarantee you in Louisiana they have police officer with dogs at these high school football games.
No,
in the hood.
Hell yeah.
No, they don't, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Red cap.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
What's your solution? What's your solution, Nova?
Punish people who commit crimes
after they do
harshly.
So go ahead and let them kill them and then figure out.
No, harshly before. If you listen, if you know, right? You ain't gonna stop people from killing. You can sit up here and ban guns. They just gonna stab them. I just watched in London a video in London.
What's your solution for the schools?
The school, bro. What do you mean? You act like this happen all the time, like this is everyday occurrence.
In America, it does happen a lot,
bro.
More than any other country in the world.
Read the book Science of Fear, bro, and you'll understand. Read the book Science of Fear, and you'll understand why I am the way I am. Just read that book, and we'll have that discussion. Seriously.
But I still don't understand what your solution is for.
Go read Behold a Pale White Horse if you believe in all this police and government nonsense. Like you believe that this police system can really be held accountable. There's a lot more like reality.
I ain't say it was go. I don't believe none of it. I'm saying
you said hold them accountable to make them better.
Yeah, the people they sitting up here to tell me that we knew about this dude. So all y'all should be fired. Plain and simple. And the families of the victims should be able to sue y'all and get money. If you knew that this kid, was culpable and he was capable of doing something like that, plain and simple. Kids that sit up there and make threats at school, expel them. Find the parents. You laughing. You asking me what I'm gonna do.
Them solutions is not like really. Okay.
If you start locking up if your kid go to school and make some threats, you get fined, your kid get expelled. You either gonna take action or do nothing like these parents did.
When
but your kid ain't coming back to school. Your kid ain't coming back to school.
But you're not in charge. So when nothing happens, is you as Mr. Hold accountable when nobody gets fired? And
I'm not Mr. Hold accountable. I'm saying that these police officers knew about it.
I understand.
They need to be fired. They need to be fired.
Now that they're not fired, what are you going to do about it?
I'm not a Georgia citizen. I know at mine I'll go to the town hall.
If you were, give us.
Oh, I'll be at the motherfucking police station. Like I'll be up there. I'll be at my city councilman house. I'm not lying. I get like that. If you know me, you know how I get. You know how I get. I would drive to your house and we're gonna get this figured out. I'm gonna take action.
No,
that serious.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's just there's no real way to hold police officers in this country, especially not the FBI, accountable in any sorts, man. If there was a way, there's a lot of wealthy people that have been screwed by the FBI and everybody else, brother, and it's just not has happened. Like, these people run the country, and they let things happen. They let people get murdered and killed all the time on purpose. And going to knock on doors as a regular citizen is not going to shake the FBI's. It's not going to do anything.
I'm going to the politicians, man. I ain't going to the FBI.
Oh, them niggas, man, they gonna send the police. Hey, man, hey, security. Get that nigga
the FBI. What the hell you doing here? Shit, we set this up.
No, I think
get rid of this guy.
I lost my train of thought dealing with messing around with you, Nova. Damn, that was a good one too, man. It was a good one. But I just don't. Go ahead.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Paige DeSorbo, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I have exciting news. McDonald's has all new McCrispy strips. It's chicken made for dipping. Tender, juicy white meat chicken with a golden brown, peppery breading. It's chicken so good it deserves its own sauce. The creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, a sauce that's creamy, savory, and sweet with a little heat. But it works with any of our sauces. I'm personally a barbecue sauce girl. Even sometimes I like ketchup. I'm just like basic sometimes. But I also need it in addition to any new sauces I'm trying. With a new creamy chili McCrispy strip dip, it's chicken made for dipping, only at McDonald's.
What do you think?
It's just hard to like say in this instance, especially I can't imagine being the parent of someone of a kid that happened to. Like, in a lot of instances, they don't have that information that like maybe this school got tipped off to. Some of the instances,
the boy got kicked out of school, dog. He got kicked out the last school. He couldn't come back.
This instance, but it's a bunch of instances where the school don't have that type of information, and this stuff happens. So you can't just who you hold accountable for then.
The parents always. Just like they did. They locked up the daddy, as they should. And I'm glad they did. And I hope they give him life. I hope they take every resource that he ever made, every dollar that he ever earned. And I hope that they take it and take whatever he could earn, his wife, and lock them all up.
But that ain't going to stop the next one.
No, that ain't gonna bring my child back.
It ain't.
I know a metal detector could possibly keep my child from getting murdered.
It ain't.
After my child's murder, me going to hold somebody accountable, that don't bring my child back. Don't really do nothing for me. So that's why I'm not against it. I'm not saying it's gonna solve.
I'm just saying I'm not sitting my. I'm not. If I'm in that fear, bro. If I'm gonna live like that, bro, I'm not sending my kid to school, dog. Just like you won't send your kid to a bad neighborhood. Why send them to a school that he got to do all that? They there to learn, bro. And if you take out my kid, I'm telling you right now, I'm coming to get you. You're not going to make it to court. I don't care. I'm killing everybody in your family. If I can't get you, I'm going to kill everybody else that I can. That's kin to you. I don't give a fuck.
I just don't think setting up extra parameters to make sure like there's no guns in the building.
Where we going to stop? Where we going to stop? What happens then when the gun gets in the building still? Because it still can get in the building. I could bring a gun in there piece by piece. I got time.
Because we haven't tried anything. We haven't done it.
I can still die with my seatbelt on, but I still wear it, brother.
Listen, I'm not sending my kids. I'm not advocating for my kids to go to somewhere, institution of higher learning. They don't have metal detectors at college. The people that need to do better, that's who we need to be holding accountable and tell them they need the principal, all the guidance counselor that got the phone call, everybody.
No, but you go to that doggone college football game, I guarantee you, police is out there with dogs and shit, and you still
when a football game. I'm talking about every day. I'm not there at a football game. I ain't there to learn. Everybody's invited, but I'm talking about when you walk in.
It don't stop you from getting what you came there to get.
But
right?
That's different. That's a different type of people you're attracting. I'm talking about. I'm going to learn, bro. I'm sitting in class, bro. I say ban backpacks. They should ban backpacks. Plain and simple. You should not be allowed to bring any backpacks or jacket. Yeah, carry your books. They got lockers. Carry your books. They shouldn't have no backpacks in school.
They got clear backpack rules.
No, I don't want no clear backpacks. They shouldn't be able to have no backpacks. If you want metal detectors, no backpacks.
This guy is the worst policy holder ever, bro. Like,
no. If you want them to go, if we're gonna go there, if we're gonna go to full lockdown, let's go full retarded with it. Let's go all the way retarded. Let's go all the way retarded with it. No. Hey, they got these iPads. You can do everything on the computer. Don't send them home with no homework. Give everybody a laptop. All the books, everything they need is right there. That way, they ain't bringing none of this stuff in school. Every school should have a uniform. You can't. Once you pass the thresholds of the classroom, no jackets.
You know why you can wear your backpack and your jacket? Because they got metal detectors.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have it because you still can get guns in there.
Away all the goddamn accessories and shit.
But you understand what piece of gun together, bro. I could break a gun down and bring a piece every day to school.
You think he got the assault rifle snuck in through the backpack?
Oh no, man. Hell no.
Yeah, that's how he got the assault rifle in. He went in the bathroom and assembled it. So no backpacks. Period. Yeah, uniforms. Uniforms for everybody.
You're not getting no assault rifle past no metal detector, brother. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, you will.
You're never gonna stop. You're never gonna
stop
you will.
All crime. You will. Yeah, you will. You'll get boy. Absolutely will get a metal detector.
No, I'm not.
I'm not arguing semantics. I'm telling you, I live in that world. I deal with that world. You absolutely will defeat metal detectors all day. Metal detectors is I can tell you how to defeat it, but I ain't gonna go into that. But it's easy.
Well, my take, like, we're not gonna change each other's minds. Like, I'm cool with the metal detectors. Like, I don't have a problem with them either way. I'm not gonna advocate for them or anything like that. But if they put them at my kid's school, I feel a little bit better because you could be at the safest school in the world, and this seems to happen at the safest schools, like Parkland High School right here where we live at. You look in Boulder, Colorado, when they had the one out there, or whatever, Colorado Springs. When that one happened, these are very safe neighborhoods. And it just all of a sudden out of the clear blue sky, some kid goes shoot up a school. So they're unpredictable. Yeah. You never know when it's going to be your kid's school. And there's not a lot of parameters to prevent it. Because even if the cops know, they're not even going to stop it. So if I can't trust the cops, hell, put a machine up there. Like, give me a metal detector. Maybe the teachers may care more than the cops, right? But right now, we can't trust the police to protect our children because they'll see the warning signs and let it happen. We know that. So who are we supposed to trust when we let our children out the door to protect them at a school? Somebody's got to protect them. It can't just be well wishes and, no metal detectors, they should feel safe. It's a place of learning. Nah, bro, I care about mine. I don't give a fuck if they at the hospital. Put metal detectors there too. If I'm gonna feel a little
metal detector don't do nothing, bro. It's a placebo. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's why I say get rid of backpacks. Put everybody in uniforms across all the schools. What's wrong with that?
That's
nonsense.
How was that nonsense? You want to put a metal detector? A metal detector does not stop anybody from getting a gun in school. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I deal with this all the time, bro. It's so easy to fool metal detectors.
Well, we don't know because
when I went. Hold on, I've seen kids walk through a school. I had a school with a metal detector. I've seen idiots walk in and get taken to jail for having guns and knives. Like, what are you talking about?
Listen, bro, it's so easy to. If you want to, you can defeat it, bro. It's so easy. You can YouTube how to defeat a metal detector, bro. It is not, bro.
How you got break out of prison?
All you got to do, the metal detector only goes a certain height, right? If it goes where normally people would carry
something over, man. We know, like there's a way. You acting like these kids damn MacGyver, dog. Like these motherfucking kids.
Bro, he got a whole gun in school in the backpack. That's how they get the guns. They bring backpacks. If you, bro, it doesn't matter. Ban backpacks. Fucking metal detector.
How they gonna go to school with no backpack, bro? Like that's not
exactly.
possible.
It is possible. What they need the backpack for? You got school lockers.
Man, got about 40 books.
Yeah, and plus doggo gym clothes and
you can put everything on the laptop now, bro. You can put everything on the laptop.
Yeah, you gonna
gym
put
clothes too, shoes, everything on the laptop.
They got lockers for gym clothes, shoes.
I gotta change clothes. Why
yeah,
take
them leave them.
You got a locker room. You got a locker room.
No, I gotta bring the clothes to school. Like, what are you talking about?
And then they get dirty.
They wash them. Y'all don't wash them. I don't know what school they washed. I was at our school, our gym clothes.
Nah. Even if they did wash them, I ain't finna let them wash mine. With everybody else from
y'all don't really care about safety, bro. I'm trying to give you the absolute way to be safe is if you remove backpacks and you give them uniforms. There you go.
I trust that TSA technology, man. Put that damn TSA.
Like, bro, if you only knew. If
it's good enough to fly, it's good enough to watch the kids.
If you only
knew. It is.
It ain't, bro. If you only knew. Trust me. If you only knew.
Hey, man. I done seen.
Hey, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, man. Let's get off the school shoot. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Apparent overdose to fentanyl. But yeah, that one hit out of left field. Incredible artist. Definitely one that I play a lot of music of, man. I went back and retweeted all my tweets about Rich Homie Quan over the years, man. He got blackballed in the game as well through Cash Money. Like, these people blackball people didn't get mad when they get blackballed. Ain't that so?
How Cash Money blackballed him?
When he didn't sign, this is well documented. You go check out his interviews, but when he didn't sign, when Young Thug signed with Cash Money, he didn't sign with Cash Money. They blackballed him from a lot of different producers, deals and everything else, shows, a lot of things. It led to him in drug use and a whole lot of stuff, man. He spoke about it candidly in some interviews, but even though he was blackballed, he continued to make dope music, man. Very inspirational stuff. Sad situation. All the broads came out. Like, he was knocking them down.
Whew, that's a horrible way, dog. When all your doggone work just pop up out of nowhere and just start saying, "Hey, he was just with me, like nigga, let me rest in peace." I thought that was egregious behavior, man. Side chick behavior. I don't know like what his situation was, but everybody started posting pictures and doggone screenshots of text messages and stuff. Man. Yeah, I gotta have. What's up, Tierra, man? I gotta have some strict protocol, bro. When it's time for me to go, I gotta go ahead and set the rules straight. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the internet, bro.
If you want a righteous funeral, you gotta live a righteous life, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to him, man. It's tragic that he succumbed to drugs. Stop doing drugs, y'all. Seriously. Stop doing drugs. It's only I can't feel too sorry for you because your own demise. Stop doing drugs.
No, a cold motherfucker tonight, ain't it?
A cold motherfucker. That's just reality.
I feel you.
Die from fentanyl overdose, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he can. I mean, it's an addiction. You know what I'm saying? That don't say like, you know, who he was as a person. I agree.
Man, I don't care about his addiction like that, man. Shout out to that brother, whatever. You know, I do care about it. I'm not gonna say I don't care about it, but I do want to talk about like the dying part of it and your exes and whoever else. You know, everybody came out. A lot of women came out, and there were some women saying that, oh, she was a side chick. Like, yo, he wasn't really married to any of these women. He also had relationships with all these women. I'm not entirely upset that some of these women came out and talked about the relationship they had with somebody that just died, that they had a relationship with. Like, that's kind of a normal thing to do a little bit, you know? Like, you got a bond with somebody, you got a relationship with somebody, they die. You're supposed to keep that secret with yourself and just, you know, in this world, in 2024, I highly doubt it, man. So walk lightly, bro.
You know,
when you die, your old hoes.
My thing is, you ain't talk about it when it was alive, bro. Everybody who need to know, if you was one of his old tricks, cool. If you took a picture with him, that shit annoying. Everybody come out, start posting, oh, Rich Homie Quan, man, and post a picture like they knew him, bro. Just bro. These are the same people that won't even. You selling something, they won't even buy it, but they wishing Rich Homie Quan happy birthday and rest in peace. But they see you every day and won't even say what's up or congratulations. I'm just talking about those people, the side chicks. Man, shut the hell up.
Especially you got some. If your sneaky link is just like, ugh, like something you just really trying to hide.
Annoying. It's just you want attention. This ain't about you, side chick Linda. This ain't about you.
Yeah, but once you're in the grave, just giving some game to the brothers. Once you're in the grave, you do not call the shots, bro. Like once you out of here, the life that you live, people either gonna speak about it at a funeral or like
go write a book.
It shows itself. Itself in some of like the tweets and whatever it may be from people on social media like to do that when people die, but you do not control it. Only thing you control is what you do while you're on this planet. But once you're gone, like your dirt may surface. You gotta be okay with what may surface after you die. If you're not proudful of it, then you should probably live a prideful life. A life you're proud of because your dirt may come out in death.
Oh yeah.
Fuck all that, man.
Yeah, they gotta be
people out there posting pictures that they took in the airport with them like they knew them. Man, what's the piece, man? Man, shut the hell up.
Damn.
It's just love, brother. There
ain't no love. These are the same people that'll see you and won't even say congratulations on what you doing.
They will. I seen a lot of people. He admitted like.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about every day. Trey, I see you every day, bro. And I see what you're doing. You and Corey. I see what y'all doing out there. You got all this stuff that you're doing with Flow Factory, Cup, everything. I don't say nothing. But Rich Homie Quan died. I'm up there posting pictures, crying, and oh man, get out of here, bro. Fake as fuck.
Music touch people differently, right? And man, my podcast may not touch people's soul, like Rich Homie Quan.
But I see you. I know you. I don't know Quan. Motherfucker don't know me.
I don't know Quan, but
say your
I'm gonna say rest in peace. I say rest in peace to Quan, to a lot of people who I know, some business people who I ain't finna shout none of their shit. And I did say rest in peace, Quan, right? That's because you connect with some artists just through music, and a lot of that music gets you through certain times, and it just be like, damn, that's a dope artist. They passed away. Rest in peace. Like, I don't mind the energy of it, but some people do worship celebrities and make it weird, but I'm not mad at somebody that connected with an artist, because that's what art do. That's what, like, from a lot of different standpoints, people emotionally connect with words, lyrics that may get them through some tough times. And, they may take a picture with this guy or whatever it may be, and they just be connected through music. So I don't be totally mad at it. But I see you one of them people, because there's always people like, oh, now y'all sad that Rich Homie.
Yeah.
You one of them people.
Yeah.
I see you.
No, dude, you know what I'm saying? You ain't.
You're probably great at parties.
Huh?
You're probably great at parties.
And they be sitting up there, the people be sitting up there, man, drop some tapes, they be clowning him. Oh, man, everybody listen to Rich Homie Quan, then he died. Oh, man, Rich Homie Quan, man. I was just jamming some type of way the other day. Man, fuck out of here.
That shit is a jam.
It is a jam. I played the whole damn.
I like him. I like Rich Homie Quan. He was in the rotation. He was in the rotation, but I just feel like people go overboard with the show of support and love, and you don't even support the people.
But I don't think
love the people that's close to you.
They got pictures of him at the airport, and they saying rest in peace. That show, like, if you go up to somebody,
they writing the whole captions. They writing whole captions. Bro, shut the fuck up. Dog, buy my t-shirt, dog. Buy some coffee, bro. Like, you up here, this foolishness. You ain't even cut to the donut shop, dog. I feel some type of way. Yeah, I feel some type of way about it. Because people support me like you support these celebrities. God damn it. Because when I get big, these are going to be the same people that's going to be like, hey, man, he didn't change on me. Nah. I remember when...
They support their brother in death, so...
I remember. Like, they were supporting him when they were supporting him when he was alive.
You just said they wasn't.
No, I didn't say they wasn't supporting him. I just said they wasn't bumping him like they talking about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking in the whole realm of how they go out and wish these celebrities happy birthday. They go out there and go buy this stuff, and I'm like, man, dog,
that's it.
You going to the restaurant right across the street when I got something too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you. So there's like a few artists that have, like, I'll listen to some Nip, in certain moves just to connect, and even on like his death date, I'll acknowledge that brother in certain ways, man, because I think some of these artists are just deeper than being an artist, man.
He was deeper than being an
I'm a
artist.
I'm
He
a, I'm,
was.
I'm a musician at heart, so I be connecting with these dudes in a lot of different ways. So Rich Homie Quan was one of those guys. Mac Miller, even that brother was one of those guys. I don't really get into the Tupac and Biggie bag that heavy because their music, while it was dope and inspirational to me, it didn't connect on that type of level for me. Some artists just do, and some don't. But there are weird people that celebrity worship and do things for clout. But I just let people rock out. However they want to get love. Somebody's dying, bro. Like, people could say negative things. So whoever got something positive, I'd rather the fans doing that than people arguing and beefing about what side chicks should say. I think everybody should be able to speak their piece, man. Like, there's no stopping it, and nothing you can do about it. So just live a life that hopefully people give you a lot of well wishes and RIPs, when you die, and hopefully like your side chicks don't come out. That's the most advice I got for you. That the side chicks don't come out, and that you live a life that warrants a lot of people saying rest in peace and positive things.
But shout out Terry, because she support, man. Terry brought 2 items out the shop. She went up to the cup shop and brought.
That's Terry or Tierra?
That's Tierra.
Yeah, I'm sorry. See, I'm enraged right now.
Yeah, you've been enraged for a minute, but you've been going. You can let it go, dog.
I'm tripping right now. But she came. She supported the merch shop. She brought 2 items from the merch shop.
I rocks with you.
Oh yeah,
appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? She pull up. That's love right there. I gotta send you a discount code.
Yeah, she gonna hit me. She gonna hit us with the RIP when we die.
Oh yeah.
For sure. And you can post the pictures. You can post the picture.
Oh yeah,
because she really rock with us. She really rock with us though. She come up, she pull up when we live. She pull up on TikTok. She shop in the shop. Yeah. She really mess with us. That's what I'm talking about. The type of love right there. Because I can see her in everyday life. Yeah, and she could post the pictures because she know us.
Man,
she really supported us.
I ain't never met her, but I feel like I know her since she's buying our stuff.
Oh yeah,
I know her. She good peoples, man. Very good, very humble soul, man. Yeah, she's solid, 100.
Hey, release the dog on the DMs and all this stuff when Nova go on. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send it out to the streets.
All Nova listeners whenever it happens, say them screenshots.
Too late. I unsended them already. I go in there and unsend that.
They'll work on the other end.
Yeah, it do. It's safe unsend for everyone.
Hell no, it don't.
Yeah, make his own
but all you got to do is block them.
He know how to get a damn AR-15 in the school, but he don't know how people.
No, you just block them and it deletes them.
You gonna block them right before you die?
Yeah, you block them right out. If they don't want to, you block them right out.
Oh man,
y'all see?
Ask my question. I can't see
fake news
profile picture. Let me see. I can't really see a profile picture. It looks foggy, like a flicker boom picture.
She sent me y'all seen the Tyler Perry movie Deliverance?
I don't watch Tyler Perry movies on purpose.
I don't.
Man,
I don't partake in that.
There's one scene on that joint. It got the streets in the chokehold, bro.
What are you doing? Murder and Darkman?
Yeah, no, it close to that. Let me see if I can go ahead.
Sounds Tyler Perry.
Share this real quick, man. It's pretty.
Give me the premises for this movie. Like, what is it about?
Probably some ignorance storyline.
It's about it's like a black version of like Exorcist and like possessions and stuff. It deals with this home and I forget. I think it's in like Detroit somewhere in the Midwest where this black family moving to this home, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, like the kid gets possessed and like his behavior start acting weird, and then come to find out, like her children was possessed. And
just need to whoop that child ass. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, that was brought up. You know what I'm saying? But the mom knew like something was abnormal with her kid, so it was just based on like true events. But it was this one clip that came up. It's just like, like if my family did like a little movie about me and of true events, like Tyler Perry, don't put no extra sauce on my shit, dog. Like it just like this one clip that just got everybody in a tussle because it's the mom is Glenn Close, which is a white lady, who has a mixed family, and then there's one scene where she was like possessed, and then I gotta play the clip for y'all to know what I'm talking about. But don't go in on my. Can y'all see it? Let me know when y'all ready for it.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, shoot.
I can smell your nappy pussy. I can smell your nappy pussy.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
I can smell your nappy pussy.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Because she's a white lady said that,
It's a damn movie.
But it's based on true events, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
they say that in life. They might say that they say shit like that in real life. They say that in real life, bro. Nappy pussy. Like,
shit, I don't say that before.
Oh yeah. Dang,
my thing is.
I kid.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you got that hair, it might got a little stench to it because you harboring all types of stuff with that.
But what does it harm? People this is too much social media. That's when they need to hit the pause button on social media.
Now, this is just hilarious.
Like, no, I'm saying people getting too sensitive. This whole sensitive culture, this council culture, bro. Who cares what a white woman said in the movie?
People pissed off. It went viral, but people was black women was like, why her pussy got to be nappy? How you smell nappy pussy? No, it was like all types of like.
Oh, they tripped.
It's just like bacon back bitches. Like, bro, we say shit. We say shit, dog. Leave, bro. They got me agitated this day, boy. They need to hit the pause button on social media, dog. People get mad over simple stuff. Y'all be wasting the race card, bro.
But what if you had like they do like a movie about you that had like some true events, and then somebody just like adds some extra sauce in it.
That's what they do all the time, bro. Cut me my check. Cut the check. That's what I'm talking about.
Whatever, just cut you the check.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Cut the check.
Man, those end up getting pounded by these doggone men. Boy, he loved it too.
Make sure you cut the check because it ain't true, and I'm gonna sue you. Now I'm gonna sue you because it ain't true, and I'm gonna get more money. So cut both checks.
Oh man, I hear that. But
no, I think that clip is hilarious. There's a lot to be mad at Tyler Perry about, but that right there just ain't it, man.
Bro, it's a movie, dog. That's just like saying you might well not say if you watch the slave movie and you say, "Get over here, you colored," before I whoop your back, and they he called him a colored. It's a slave movie.
It's a pretty good movie. If you guys get a chance, check it out. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all watching these days, though?
Nothing really. Podcast. Our podcast and
show,
sports. Big Brother.
What's the show called? I think it's Reasonable Doubt, something like that. It's with Morris Chestnut. Let me see. Let me figure out the Reasonable Doubt. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah.
But my question is, does she have nappy pussy?
Really good show, man. If y'all haven't checked that out, I think it's on season 2. But it has Morris Chestnut. It's about a lawyer. The lead actor is a woman. Morris Chestnut actually didn't join to like season 2. He's a lawyer as well. But a very good show in my opinion. It's a lady that works at a high end law firm. She became partner. She has a whole family dynamic. It just shows, I think, the family in a very positive light. The relationship between the husband and the wife, it brings up a lot of different talking points that we probably use on this show. But I think it shows good dynamics with family from a professional standpoint. I didn't like Power and a lot of the other episodes that depict black people, in drug dealing ways, even with BMF. I like 50 Cent for what he's doing as an entrepreneur, but a lot of the imagery that goes out is always around drugs and negative things. but this one is shot around lawyers and professionals. The husband in the relationship, he's a tech guy, makes video games and stuff like that. They have a son, daughter, in-laws situations. There's like sexual abuse, trauma that the mom lawyer is dealing with, and also affecting her relationship with her husband. But a very good show. Check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. You said I think I tried watching like the first episode, but I didn't get past it. You said it's on Netflix, right?
I don't think this is on Netflix. What is this on? I think this is on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. I'll give it a shot, man. This is I won't be surprised if you already seen it because you into like documentaries and whatnot. Y'all seen the docu-series Worst Date Ever?
I started that and fell asleep on it right away. I gotta catch it when I'm fresh. I heard it was good.
It's good, but it's scary good. Like, bro, you just don't know like who you end up on these dates with. It's just like some of the craziest stories I've seen, bro. Like eerie type like vibes. Like you ended up like marrying these people and you have no idea like what type of like traumas they got going on in their life, what backgrounds they come from, and I don't know, man. Y'all check that out, man. We can definitely talk about that later on future shows. But Worst Date Ever, man. I think it's like a 4-part.
Oh, Worst Date?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did. I started watching. It's on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I started watching that a little bit, and then I got bored with it. It was about that woman that she was like autistic or something. I don't know. She was the English woman or whatever.
No, I think we talking about something different.
Oh.
Yeah, they had like 4 different dates. One of the joint had a dude that was in the Air Force. Ended up like marrying this lady, and like just like the parents like, yo, this is like an amazing young man. Like he fit the description. Then turned to find out this dude just started beating up on the man child on his daughter, and then she ended up like moving out. He ended up stalking her and doing all types of this wild. Ended up like killing her sister, thinking that it was her trying to plot like a murder. It's all types of like wild stuff. But they have different dates, and like it just kind of shows you never know like who you
dating,
bringing into your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get metal detectors on your car.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. You should go on a date naked. Show the dates naked.
Yeah, slow down.
And get an MRI scan.
You did have a topic on here which I thought was interesting, Nova. Should people that accuse people of crimes, should they be charged with the crimes themselves? That falsely accused.
Yes, I think they should face a fine and possible jail time for false accusations. Absolutely.
Trey, I'm sending you a link, man. See if you can share that. But it was funny that you said that because I was looking on social media and I was just scouring over the weekend. One of the nights one of the mornings I woke up early and was just bored in my phone. It's a former balloon show contestant. They got the show with the balloons where they pop them.
Yeah.
When they're trying to choose. But she's a former contestant. Trying to.
With the baseball player. She accused the baseball player of raping her, and he didn't, and he showed proof, and then now she's arrested for something else. You could
16 years.
Yeah, you could tell by her wig that she had on that she was trouble. That she'll make felonious. She'll do felonious behavior. She had felonious behavior behind her. Yeah, you can just tell.
Former balloon contestant faces up to 16 years in prison for falsely accusing multiple men of sexual assault and extorting them.
Damn. Yeah, she seen
a video up there because
I got it.
We tell these athletes, don't go get no white women. White women to do this. This is a sister.
You know why? I want to be harsh on it.
Just be women.
You know why I want to be harsh on it? Because they convolute the system with so many false accusations that when the people that actually get are harmed, they don't get the proper care that they need because the resources are wasted on people like her. That's why I want the people that falsely accuse people to be punished harshly so that we can ensure that those people that adequately need it, they're treated fair in the system and they don't feel like a victim.
All right, here we go.
I just think it's a crime. And you actually go to jail if you're lying. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Lock her ass up.
I popped in because you seem very tired, like an extra in Friday. Like Big Smokey.
A woman who accused former Dodger Trevor Bauer of sexual assault has now been indicted.
A woman who accused former Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer of sexual assault has been charged with fraud in Arizona. A grand jury indictment unsealed Monday accuses Darcy Adana Esmonu of fraud and theft by extortion against Bauer and another man. Esmonu sued Bauer, saying he raped her and got her pregnant in 2020. Bauer says she demanded money to terminate the pregnancy, but later said she had a miscarriage. Bauer posted a 5-minute video on YouTube responding to the indictment and addressing allegations at large for the first time in months.
Here's the thing, she never had an abortion because she was never even pregnant, and that's corroborated by her own medical records. When I refused to pay her the $3.6 million she was asking for, she made up a bogus sexual assault claim and filed a civil suit against me.
In the countersuit, Bauer's lawyers claim she took the money for the abortion and went to Philadelphia to get LASIK eye surgery.
There are women that will try and ensnare you and extort you for money. And if they come out with these claims and they smear your reputation, they can destroy your career.
We tried reaching out to Esmonu and her legal team, but were unsuccessful. Her next court date is next week, and she could face more than 16 years if convicted on both charges.
I hope she get all 16. Look at that damn wig. You could tell she extort people.
Kevin, when the news always say they reached out to somebody, nobody finna answer y'all back. Y'all got me on the news looking crazy. No, I ain't got no answer for y'all. We reached out. Of course they said, hell no, I ain't picking up the phone either.
Man, Bauer needs to be careful. He be raw dogging anything I see, man.
Well, you can see that wig. Boy, that wig is it. What I told y'all about them wigs, man. I
don't think you would have noticed, no.
First of all, I don't talk to them wigs like that.
They all are praying. Like it don't even matter the color at this point, man. If you're an athlete or you got money, they all are praying. Like you just think this the only woman that's out here trying to have babies and finesse and do all this stuff. I think all colors of women are doing this exact type of fuckery. Couldn't find the right word for it. This type of fuckery. This is fuckery. Like just pretty much trying to get money any way she can. Like imagine you being sued by your old work. And you dealing with her trying to, extort you a little bit. And then you cut on YouTube and she playing the balloon pop game with some random.
Trying to get new work.
Yeah, not even pregnant. Dog, like, damn, boy.
Trying to get new work.
He's like, boy, I'm gonna make sure I see that bread because I want to make sure I can't have no seeds with that, boy.
I hope they just dig take a shovel and put her under the jail. That damn and bury her in that wig, that hair hat.
She shouldn't. The nerve of her to go get LASIK with a weave like that is crazy.
Diabolical.
Take the helmet off first. Like, what the hell you doing? Get your eyes fixed. Maybe she need to get out. Maybe she don't see that big ass part down the middle of her head.
Ain't no way.
Boy, that's synthetic. That's one of the ones that nylon leave you itching. They touch you, cut you. Die by 1,000 cuts.
You got all the inside information on the weaves, huh?
Yeah.
You know I don't like weaves.
Been burnt a couple times.
You just know I don't like them. I don't even entertain them.
Any weaves? Just no go on weaves, huh?
No go on weaves.
Dang, you just hating on the sisters, ain't it?
White women wear it too. Latinos wear it too.
No, nobody ain't talking about them though. Ain't it?
I'm just saying. They all wear it.
They got the screen though too.
Yeah, you can see it.
Which one traumatized you?
Which one traumatized me? None of them traumatized me. I just don't like them. I don't like the hair hats.
Some of them shit be fly. I ain't gonna lie to you. I prefer natural hair. I don't even like perm hair, to be real with you. I prefer like kinky hair. You know what I'm saying? But I can't let my super black power fetish get in the way of my love life a little bit. But I prefer, natural hair of any sort. You know what I'm saying? And you to look like you. I'm not a big weave guy, but
you don't need makeup. You don't need
I like the fox locks. Like,
I ain't mad at none of that shit. No, you about to get the hair plug, bro.
Sometimes I want to be with a dread, but not permanently. I don't want my old lady to lock her hair up, but I wouldn't mind if she got.
Why not? Locks. I like locks. Locks be fire, boy.
It's cool, but I don't want it permanent on my old lady.
That's fire. Locks sexy, man.
I'm still trying to figure out how you beefing with these women with the weaves and stuff, and you about to get the hair
fox locks.
I don't get it, but hair. The Turkish transplant ain't fake hair, bro. It's your hair. They're going to get. It's gonna
look fake, man. They're gonna put the hair from your nuts on your head, man, and that shit.
Your nuts. Where you get that from? I don't know. Where you going? You going to a back alley? They put some nuts on your head. That's your mouth tray. So you need. I don't know where you going to get the hair service.
They taking it from somewhere, right?
Yeah, they take it from the back of your head and put it on top of your head, bro.
You got ass hair.
They can be like, sir,
but for you, this is still not natural. Naturally, you went bald.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't went bald naturally.
Yeah, you did. And now, now you're using science and men's technology.
Ain't no science. Your hair on top. It's different from weave, bro.
That's called a transplant, brother.
That's different. That's different weave.
What is he talking about?
We ain't talking about. First of all, we ain't talking about me. We talking about weaves and wigs, bro. They spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on these weave kits when they can go spend that money on taking care of their hair. Get a routine. Take care. Put the juices and berries in your hair. You don't need to have them hair hats. Who are you trying to impress? That ain't your hair. That ain't how your hair normally looks. Where your hair normally looks. Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to figure out how you.
We're not talking about me. I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not being a hypocrite because you're putting fake synthetic hair. How am I being a hypocrite? How is that being a hypocrite?
Transplant?
Okay, that's not being hypocritical, bro.
Yes, it is.
It's not fake hair. I'm not wearing fake hair, bro. I'm not wearing somebody else's hair. I'm not saying, hey, Trey.
No, it's like when the people go get those.
I'm not in the barbershop sweeping up hair off the floor and go get it put in my head.
They come back and they got all the health tips in the world. Like, nigga, you just went and got the Ozempic shot, boy. You don't come and telling me about no doggone health tricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's equivalent to what you talking about, Nova.
No, it's not, bro.
Ozempic. That's crazy.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know how we got on the topic of me. First of all, it's weave, bro. I don't know how. It don't even compare. Weave.
Yeah, it does.
You got hair under weave. Wear your normal hair under the fucking weave.
No, you said being natural, right? It's a natural state.
Yeah.
What God gave you. God gave you a bald head, fam.
He ain't give me no bald head.
What happened?
Stress gave me bald head. Serving this damn country gave me a bald head.
Oh, Stress probably get him a bald head too, and they got to cover it up.
Got the doggone alopecia, but they got to hide that stuff, man.
Somebody, everybody ain't blessed with good. Everybody ain't blessed with beautiful hair, man.
Man, you could just
some
go by.
Hair be falling out. Some people eggs be way back here in real life. And
that's because they put. That's because they put that glue. They put that damn glue from that weed kit on their head, bro.
I grew up with kids that had already like they shit. Like we was in first grade and I was joking.
That blue magic.
They had they shit pushed back way back here.
Yeah, what if they got cancer though?
That's bro. See, y'all just opening the book. I ain't bro. Listen, why are you out here wearing these synthetic and nylon wigs or weaves and other people hair on your head? It's not normal, bro.
No, I'm not.
They ain't coming here. They ain't coming here with straight.
I just think it's hypocritical.
How? How is it hypocritical?
That's wrong with it.
How is it hypocritical? Tell me.
Because getting the doggone turkeys, flying all the way to Turkeys to have a turkey man doggone inject your head and put like new hair in front of your head. That
Okay,
ain't
so if they
natural,
told
dog.
you need kidneys, you just gonna die because it's not. That's
You know,
that's
made it a
different.
life and death situation with
Yeah,
kidney organs and
because
shit.
you talking about
Come on,
you talking
bro.
about head, yeah. So under y'all circumstances, you shouldn't do it. Under y'all code, it, just hey, God wanted you to have bad kidneys, so go ahead and die. That's what. If you go up there and say, "Man, I need some kidneys," I'm gonna say, "Nah." God said, "God gave you bad kidneys, so die."
The LeBron surgery.
It's different. Y'all comparing
that
it
like
to
LeBron.
weed.
LeBron coming home telling his
not
wife, "Hey,
weed.
take that weave out your hair." Like you got some nerves, buddy.
It's his hair though. It's his hair. It's the difference between you going out there and looking on the shelf and saying,
the NBA.
"Ooh,
So the stress
give
of
me that.
the stress
Give
of
me
the
that.
NBA made his shit go away, huh?
Give me that Remy
Hell
number
no.
9. Give me that Remy number 9, bro. That ain't
Hold
natural.
on. The stress of the NBA made LeBron hair go away.
Yeah, that ain't Remy number 9. That ain't no natural. That ain't your hair. That ain't your hair.
God had a time limit on your hair, bro. He was like, you know what? This is the age you don't need to have hair no more. And you going against God's will.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
blasphemy, man.
So the same thing. If your kidneys fail, you going against God. We're going to go ask for some new ones. God wanted you to have bad
I have no
kidneys.
problem with the weave. It's not my stance. It's your stance.
No, weave ain't natural.
I'm cool with the weave.
You don't need a weave.
I prefer not a weave, but I ain't finna like I
You
get
don't
it.
need a
You know what I'm
weave.
saying?
They go out there and go buy other people's hair and put on their head. Or in some cases, they go get a mop. They go get the nylon fibers out of mop and put on their head.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's accurate. No. But
hold on,
I'm not being malicious. T. I don't talk to girls with weave in their head. Braids is okay because it's a protective hairstyle.
Oh, your old lady don't wear weave?
No, she got locks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
shout out to the locks.
Yeah, shout out to the lock gang. They ain't the faux locks.
Fox locks. They the Fox locks or the real locks?
Real locks.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to her, man. Sis out here giving it up.
Yeah.
No, I rocks with the locks. I just don't want a permanent on my old lady. That's just for my kinks and my fetishes. What I got going on. Bedroom preference, but I rocks with the locks, man. Anybody who's naturally wearing
she rock with the locks and she build Cadillac trucks.
Oh,
nice.
Where's she from? Name Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm.
I took it back, did it? That was a long call back. What were we talking about? How do we get to the Fox locks? How do we get to here?
Because Trey up there comparing stuff that don't matter. They try to make it about me. It
it was one of them clips. What was the last clip we was just watching?
Girl with the hair hat.
See that?
Yeah.
Helmet hustler. Oh, it's 2 hours, man.
This is egregious, man. Called a helmet hustler. You about to go get a helmet.
That's what she doing. Hustling dudes out of money. Helmet hustler.
Name of the show, Helmet Hustler.
No, I like it. Hey, we out of here, man. Y'all ready to go? Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Pause. Man, COVID back, man. Y'all boys be safe, man.
Man, I ain't scared of I didn't get COVID the first time. COVID better watch out for me. Ain't nothing but a common cold. These
We're gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm sick. I got COVID, dog.
Nah, bro, I don't eat pig feet and shit like that. Like pork chop sandwiches and ribs.
Motherfucker be dying. You know how many listeria recalls they had for salads?
Nah, not the salad I got.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you hand toss your salad, ain't it?
Yeah. I got special salad, man. Straight from Migo off the truck, bro. Like,
hey, Colleen, and Tiara, we gonna need y'all to call in and engage with us. Let us know what you think.
And Colleen, she is Colleen. It's
I don't know. You be pronouncing shit wrong
she
all the
brought
time.
something from the merchant. She brought something from the merch shop too. She got some stuff from the merch shop too.
Oh, shout out to you. I see you, bro. I appreciate all y'all for buying our merch and hanging out with us this evening.
We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back regularly.
What's the shirt, Colleen?
Usually we're like more like women friendly with the topics and whatnot, and but when Nova's in his bag of just bashing weeds, we gotta like walk light. So we'll run
how y'all gonna put that on me?
I'm telling you, they're gonna get you back, Nova. When you get that hair plug in, you're gonna walk in. They're gonna say, "I can smell your nappy."
Yo.
They gonna smell it from a mile away, boy. You better hope they do it right, Nova. Man. I hope they do it right. I hope they do you right, bro.
It ain't the same, man. It ain't the
I'm
same.
waiting to see how his procedure go. If your procedure go smooth, I might go ahead and get me a boosted fade. But I want to see how they treat you in Turkey. You know what I'm saying?
Question: y'all boys will be down. Y'all know the debate tomorrow. They say your boy about to get smoked.
We can go live.
They say it's a setup.
I'm down. Watch my dog.
They say it's a setup.
Man, all this shit is set up.
She's just gonna laugh like I ain't.
I hope not. That's when I get off the live right there.
I think it could be a setup.
Set up for who? Elaborate.
Set up for who?
Well, they say your party. They want them up out of there.
We know that they tried to shoot him. They tried to jail him.
Trying to get this motherfucker out.
Clearly, he's not the favorite guy. He's not the favorite guy in the world.
FBI said, we knew somebody was on the roof.
That roof right there. We seen him. Yeah,
we seen him.
We took a picture.
Ride.
He walked in. We took a picture.
We don't need no metal detectors.
We actually gave him the ladder. What do you mean? So what y'all think will happen tomorrow? What y'all expecting?
That boy gonna run laps around her, bro.
I think it's just gonna be.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be just a bunch of name calling. Hey, we ain't gonna get nothing from either one of them. Ain't no policy. It's just a bunch of name calling.
I'm tuning in because
we going live or we just tune in.
It is. We go live. I'm down. Right. Last time was pretty fun. But anytime Trump is on the tube, it's pure comedy. I'm not missing it.
Oh, facts, man. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be entertaining. I'm telling you, it's going to get feisty in there because she going to clap. He going to clap. That's why I say it's going to be just a bunch of back and forth clapping at each other.
He about to tell her she ain't black.
Oh, yeah.
No,
he probably going to come there.
Black, I already know.
He going to come up there speaking Hindu.
He goes, Trump said, I can smell your curry pussy.
He gonna hit her with the collard greens in the tub shit, and it's gonna get real physical in there, bro. He about to show disrespect to blackness.
Oh yeah, he is.
Bro, how you, bro? She said that. I was kind of disappointed, bro.
Hey, let's go ahead and let's get to it live tomorrow.
Who the hell put collard greens in the tub? I ain't never heard.
In Louisiana.
No,
that's on Louisiana.
Man, I ain't coming over your house. You put anything in the tub, boy. Clean no greens in no tub.
I'll shoot the family shindig up if you tell me why I'm eating it.
Man, I put the greens
in the tub.
Oh man, oh yeah, you gotta you gotta file for everybody.
Where did that come from, dog? Like, what TV show she watched that was old? Like, who does that? Is that an actual thing? Do people actually put greens in the tub, bro? That's like having a cat on the counter.
That's like how you know how white people be like, oh, y'all actually wash your chicken in the sink? And they go crazy about like us washing our chicken in the sink. Then you see like the deal on clips of them like putting detergent and shit on the chicken.
It is crazy. People wash the chicken. Do y'all wash y'all beef?
No,
I don't eat beef.
But I'm saying,
no.
I watch anything I'm about to eat, brother. Fruit. Anything I'm about to put in my mouth, pause, I gotta watch it. Pause.
Oh yeah.
I said pause, bro. Start giggling.
I know, but wow, man, Nova be violating, bro. I was gonna blame you.
Do you wash the beef off before you eat it?
Of course.
Before you put that meat in your mouth?
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
You rinse it around and rinse it out.
Pause, brother. You're going a little far.
No way.
How you like your beef cubed? You're like a cubed beef guy. Flank steak.
Oh shit.
How you rinse off your flank steaks before you throw them on?
Rinse them off.
Rinse around and rinse it off. All right, we gotta get out. We getting silly. Man.
Did you wash the sink? Did you wash your ass? All right. Damn.
Hey, we pulling up tomorrow, man. I gotta see what Trump talking about, man. Y'all tap in with us tomorrow on the live. What's up? What you got, Nova?
Oh, I just see. So I was looking at the football game. I thought Aaron Rodgers got hurt again, but it's 25 seconds left, and they're getting the snot beat out of him.
Oh.
Before we get out here, you do lead the league in complaining at restaurant. I see one of your Facebook posts today on Facebook. You talking about another, like, I think the ballpark food. You lead the league, bro. I don't think nobody in the whole land of America just send back food. Like, you can't even take you in public. I'm gonna be real.
No, you can't. You can't. At the game, I just sent the email to corporate at SoFi Stadium. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm at the game. So, I'm a season ticket holder for the Chargers. I'm not a Chargers fan. I just love football, and I like to take my kids to have these experiences.
Yeah,
so
they walk through the metal detectors and everything.
Not in the VIP section. We don't do that. That's for the common folk on the other side. They don't do that.
You definitely walk through the metal detectors going to that stadium.
So not me. They see VIP. VIP.
And all.
You good. Anyway, I'm sitting there, man, and I stood in line. This was halftime. I stood in line for about 20 minutes, man, waiting to get to the front. Not to get no food because the food.
VIP.
Hold on, that's what it was. It was halftime, so everybody was going to get something. So I wasn't going to get food, obviously. So I get up to the front and I tell the lady, I'm like, "Hey, I need 2 waters." Right? Okay. She goes, "We don't have no water." I said, "Nah, I don't think you heard me. I need 2 waters." She's like, "No, we don't have any water." I said, "How you don't have any water? You got beer, but you don't have any water? It's 109 degrees and you don't have any water." I was like, "You can't go get no water?" She's like, "No, you got to get out of line and go to the other side." I said, "I ain't got to do nothing." I said, I said, "You know what? I do you one better."
That lady a hard time for no reason, man.
What you mean no reason?
Tyrek Hill. Traffic stop.
No, I waited 20 minutes and the only thing you're gonna tell me is you ain't got no water. You ain't gonna get on your little radio and call and say, "Hey, whatever, bring some water up here." You're gonna tell me to go get out this line and go wait in another line. Man, come on. So I just happened to see a supervisor and I said, "Hey, they don't have any water." And the lady just told me to go around the corner and stand in line again for some water. He said, "No, they were told to have more water than normal on station because of the heat." He said, "I got you. I'll take care of it."
So what do you do?
Yeah,
he went and actually got me 3 waters. He went and actually got me 3 waters. He didn't even charge me.
The lady wasn't even lying. You probably got this lady fired. The lady ain't had no damn water at her station.
No, you supposed to have water at your station. How the hell you just selling stuff and you don't look and say, "Oh, I'm out of it"? But these people want $20 an hour.
Yeah,
what I'm talking about, bro.
I just told you, when people at work, they ain't got time for your shit at work. Now, you think she was trained to tell you that? No. But did she go by protocol?
But she flipped that screen around for a tip. She flipped that screen around for a tip to hand me some water. You want a tip for handing me some water? Man, I knock all this shit over.
Conversation.
Why ain't de-escalated?
When people at work, there ain't no.
I wasn't escalated. I wasn't escalated. I wasn't rude at all. I didn't get out of hand at all. I just talked in a firm and stern voice, like, I'm not leaving this line to go to another line to get water. How does that make sense, lady? Go get some water. I'm telling you just to think for yourself and not be dumb right in this moment. Think.
Yeah, and then she didn't do it.
Put your thinking cap. No, so a supervisor and he took off the line. Her supervisor took out the line. And he went and got me 3 waters. I appreciate him for that. But I still wrote the email.
Got a break.
I don't know what he did. She went back up there.
I got out the sun for a little minute. They damn sure ain't fired. Not it's not a long line of those concession workers just trying to get that job, man.
It is. They pay good up there. Yeah, because they get tips. You get 20 plus an hour plus tips.
You'll see.
Brag about working at the stadium.
A lot of people actually do, bro. You should see. You know what? I'm gonna take my GoPro and I'm gonna walk through the stadium next time, and you tell, and I'm gonna send you the video, and you gonna chuckle, because I don't want to say it on camera. Maybe when we go to the back room.
Oh, that's it. Violated somebody.
Hell no. But I just don't. I just don't. My thing is, it's hot. It's 109 degrees, and lady, it's water in this damn stadium. Like you should have been known that water was going out, and you should have called somebody.
Man, I work at a
to bring that
concession
water.
stand. I ain't should have known nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to come in today. Like, what
Nigga,
are you talking about?
I'm
I
out.
should
Get
have.
the-
I ain't taking proper protocol for y'all
But you
to
want
get some
a tip.
sodas and water.
But you want a tip. You want to turn that
Yes.
screen around
Yes.
when you hand me a water. You want to.
Yes, that's why I work here and not at Apple. That's why I'm at the concession stand for a reason. Of course.
And you don't need no tip then.
Yeah, she's like, get a beer like an adult.
I don't want no beer because I'm driving. I don't drink and drive. That's why I
there
don't
are
want no beer.
bartenders that tell you that they ain't got water because they won't, like, you know, if you at the bar just grabbing waters, they're gonna tell you, you know, no water, or they're gonna start charging you for the bottled water type vibes. Anywho, shout out to that, man.
Oh yeah.
But Nova was sensible. I said all to say that we was in Gainesville at a friend of mine's restaurant. Shout out to Cantina, man. Me, bro, and Nova just end up all ordering the same dish. We got some mahi tacos, man, in this fine establishment. You know, we just throwing shots back. The vibes are great. You know, jokes is flowing. Everybody just got into town. Just good shit, man. Food come, I get right into. I'm busting down my mahi tacos, and they just taste pleasant to me. Like they got this mango salsa with a little cilantro in it, and then like some type of aioli, which is got a little punch to it. Wasn't 100% happy with aioli, but I was rocking with the taco in its totality. Man, Nova looked at it. I looked over at bro. He was enjoying the taco, so I was just like, okay, we on the same page. It's a solid taco. Nova shut all that shit down,
Bruh. Man, my fish was old. It's tangy, bro. When the fish tastes tangy, that's old, bro.
Man,
that's pearl.
bro, like
that fish pearl. It's pearl, bro.
There's nothing wrong with that fish. You was gone, like when Brody had already broke you down to a science, dog. Like he already told us like how you operate in any type of food.
How? I don't
We got to have Brody call in and do a reenactment.
Oh my god,
we can call him right now. Hold on, I'm gonna call him right now.
No. We got to have.
No, I want to hear. I want to hear.
No, you got to sit. Now you got to come on the show and do it, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, bro, that
he got
fish,
he got your mannerisms and everything down. Cause like he got you down to the science.
That fish was tangy, old fish, bro. I know what old tangy fish was. I took one bite and I told him I don't want it. No, take this back.
Tang was a mango, fam. I promise you. The fish was fresh.
Bro.
The fish wasn't bad.
Yeah, we know. Nova did the homeless hookup deal. You know what I'm saying? He took one bite of them people, ate all them people nachos, took one bite of the fish. Them people like, oh, can we get you anything else on the menu? No, I'm good.
I didn't want to eat that, bro. That after that fish, because I already know what you're gonna bring me in the back. He gonna give me that hot tool special. Anything back there, you gotta give me that hot tool.
Nah. We prefer guests in that establishment, man. They wasn't spit in our food like this is.
People gave us all that damn liquor. You think they gonna spit in our food?
Yeah, they just gave us like 12 cases of liquor. They gonna spit in our food real quick.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, that's the Bacardi. That's the Bacardi restaurant. We was at.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. But nah, that fish, man.
They was gonna. They gonna spit in our food. Like Trey said, they're happy we're here, man. They're helping us out.
Well, they might not have, but my experiences. That's why I don't. When I send food back, I don't get nothing else. So I ain't saying they gonna do it, but under my experiences, they had great. But it was a nice environment. I really liked the restaurant. The waiter, she was nice.
You can send food back and everything's okay. No,
she was nice.
Chili's, you can't do that shit.
She was the waiter was very nice and attentive, and she very interactive with us. She was great. Yeah. I liked the waiter. She was very great.
She sold Trey some shots. She got Trey.
Oh yeah, she got Trey. She hit Trey for about 70. She upsold him about $70, $80, boy. Yeah. So y'all paid for them, but we paid for them Bacardis.
Nah, bro. We got so much damn liquor. We all was still parting ways with that liquor when we were leaving, bro. I got so much Patron and shit here. It's crazy.
When's the next event, man?
Trey, you got the dates?
October 26th.
Orlando Classic. Yeah, October 26th.
Is Miami versus Florida State.
Yeah, Miami versus Florida State, first down in Miami. If you just down to just travel and pull up in Miami or for some vibes, definitely pull up because it's not just a tailgate. We throw it like a party. And that Miami weekend is going to be a whole weekend of we're trying to line up some concerts and everything else with some artists and stuff that we know down here. And then we're going to do the Florida Classic. If you haven't mentioned the Florida Classic, that's a party. FAMU versus Bethune. We're throwing a big tailgate for that one in Orlando.
Yeah,
Man,
so I got the
go
date.
to that game as well. If you don't go to any other games, make sure you go to that Florida Classic. Get you a show at halftime for sure.
Yeah, October 26th in Miami. Then we're doing the Florida, Georgia, and Jacksonville. That's November 2nd. And then November 23rd is the Florida Classic.
Let's get it.
We're going from South all the way to North Florida with it. All right, let's get up out of here. Tomorrow, we're kicking it. The debates. Trump about to tell her she ain't black. She gonna call Trump racist. It's gonna be a whole fiasco.
Who said the name of the show again?
Helmet Hustler.
There it is. All right. We out. Hustle hard.
McCrispy strips are now at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, and its own sauce. Would you look at that? Well, you can't see it, but trust me, it looks delicious. New McCrispy strips, now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. By the time you hear about a data breach, your information has already been exposed for months. On average, companies take 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where hackers have access to your personal data. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution that monitors the dark web for your phone number, email, and social security number, sending real-time alerts if your info is found. It also includes a VPN, password manager, and data broker removal to help keep you safe. For a limited time, Aura is offering a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and protect your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.